Hello, chat.
Ooh,
Hello, chat. Let's see.
we're gonna have to do the waffle after.
Oh, it worked! Okay, it took a second, but then it all showed up perfectly. Let's go. Let's go.
Are you VPN?
Yeah, I'm on the VPN. So, yeah. Let me turn the music down a little bit. Well, but yeah, I wanna. Okay, I gotta do a volume mixer. Because it's probably good for the stream. It's just too loud for me. All right, there we go. Welcome, chat. How you guys doing? How's everyone in chat? Oh, I gotta turn you guys up. Here, say something real quick, someone.
No.
I'm saying things.
I'm not gonna say
We are
anything to you.
continuing
You
to say
speak poo and I hate you.
Things
Why
are
is
being
it?
said.
Alright.
Hello.
Alright, I think it's good.
things.
Oh, okay. I think
We need
I
to stop saying
Hello,
things. We
everybody.
need to ruin poetry's stream.
Hello, everybody.
Has Billy been going his whole Twitch life without knowing that you could turn off notifications? Bruh.
Yo, who's
No, you have to
Oh,
do something
Discord.
specific, Billy.
You talk about Discord.
Yeah, I
Ooh.
have. If you go to my,
Mm-hmm.
I think it's in my channel you hate page. I think there's a sticky on how to turn it off. Nope. Maybe it's in general. Nope.
Yeah.
Oh, you're fucked.
Yeah. So.
I don't get Discord notifications even in the places that I have them turned on.
Yeah.
And
Sure.
I can't turn them back on. They just won't give them to me.
I just have to message him on Steam or someone else if I really want his attention.
Yep.
Listen, all I'm saying is you can set your Discord up better and be respectful to your audience by just having a different app that they can opt into.
I don't care about my audience. Bruh!
You can
That's
turn
good.
off at everyone though.
We know.
No. Alright. So.
Yeah, but what if they want the notification for your channel, but not somebody else's? So they
You
have
can turn it off specifically for one channel in a Discord.
Oh yeah. No, actually,
Yeah.
you're right. That's
Yeah.
like a new feature within the
Yeah.
last
Speaking
couple
of all
months.
of this, yeah, I just went to Tartarus' server and muted everything about his server so I don't get
Bruh.
banned anymore.
So you guys would hate my Discord because
Enough
literally
stalling?
I'm in
Wow.
like 30 Discords and they all just always have the red notifications all the time because I just never go
Trust
into
me.
any of them.
Tartarus, if I'm gonna be watching your stream, I'm already gonna be on Twitch and notice that you're alive.
That's fair. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair.
And it just bugs me because it's like the last thing I expect, for whatever reason, is the ping that I got to be you.
Mm-hmm. So, welcome back.
I just
Where
expect to never watch your stream.
where do we want to begin
Same, buddy.
the recap here? Who would like to begin our recap?
Yeah, I'll begin the recap.
Okay.
I got big fucking hammer.
You got the hammer, yeah. I did figure out what it is, by the way.
Let's go.
It's not as good as it was when he was using it.
What?
What?
That's how it works.
Is it only 3d6?
No.
4d6?
1d4. Bruh. No. No, listen, okay. Enemies get more damage dice at higher levels. Like, look up a, look up a hill giant. Look up a hill giant, and
I don't want to look up a hill giant. Why would I do that?
look up
Yeah,
hill
roll
giant
hill
porn.
giants if you can help it.
Alright, hill giants do 3d8 plus 5 with their great club. A great club does not normally do 3d8. It's not like,
Yeah, that's because it's big.
Yeah,
Alright.
this is big.
alright, let's look
Man, he's
up.
big.
An ogre is the
I'm
same
big.
size. An ogre is the
He's
same
big.
size as you.
Yeah, I'm big.
And they do 2d8, but that's because they are a monster. They get special, like, bonuses. Let's see. Let's go,
So
like...
I'm gonna do 2d8. with the
No,
hammer.
that is not true. No. It's not
I don't know, I
balanced.
consider him a monster.
The game is not balanced on that. But you'll like your weapon. I promise you that.
To be fair, session 1, you did give Tartarus a 2d8 weapon.
No, I didn't.
Did he? No, it's just 1d8, I think.
It's 2d6,
What's
which is
the-
normal
what's-
greatsword.
It's 2d6.
Oh,
Let's see.
it's
Let's see.
That is literally standard greatsword.
And then it also has.
And then it does have an
2d6 plus 4.
it does have another d6 on it for the
Yeah, that's
psychic.
very common for-
That's what I'm talking about.
That's common for mid-tier magic items, so they'll do like an extra dice worth of like magic
Yeah,
stuff.
trust me, you'll like yours, Perplex. You'll like it.
I doubt it.
And it is, Warhammers are, like, versatile, so they can be used one-handed or two-handed, which is basically what you already have, right? You have a longsword right now, right? Right?
I don't know.
Like,
I don't know what the
longswords...
fuck I'm using. I'm
Yeah.
using some little pokey thing.
You're using a longsword, but you only ever use it one-handed, pretty much,
Yeah.
since you always have the pan out.
Put your... What's the
It's basically
feat?
just a toothpick to me.
What's the thing, or is it the fighting style, the duelist thing? Can you put that in chat? Because I think it still works with the Warhammer, too.
It's as long as I don't have a weapon in my offhand.
Okay, yep, so exactly. So if you have the pan and the Warhammer, that would, you'd
All
still
I'm
get the
saying
benefits.
is,
Yes, yes.
All I'm saying is, if you wanted to be busted, you should have gone with his version of the giant.
Honestly, I should have gone with his version of it anyway, since half of my features aren't even features.
That's not true. You misinterpret. Last week you were upset about not...
We talked
No,
about
no. This is
and
fake
you
news.
said that I could keep them.
No, this is fake news. The thing is, there's option A. Option A is you were... So when you were deciding, the reason why we had the discussion is because...
Alright, and I'll be back in 5 minutes.
It's because
over.
Goliaths, which is what you based your stats off of, right, are normal sized, but they get the benefits of being large. So I gave you at the start of the campaign. he's just cursing the whole time.
That's so good.
I'm gonna explain it. If he just stops, I'll explain it.
I don't
So-
need you to
Nobody else
explain
was
it.
talking.
Oh, that was so good.
The option is, or the options were, option A, you act like a Goliath. In other words, you're normal sized, but you act as large for your carry weight. And I give you the option, instead, if you want, you can just be actually large and get the benefit of being large.
No. You told me I had to be large because it's what.
No, I
was
did.
in the
I
world.
definitely told you you can choose whether you want to be large or not. I will look it up right now. I don't know if it was in DMs though.
Oh, where'd you get that sound? Please tell me.
it's
pretty good.
on my board. It's
So
an
good.
actual curse button. So like when I
Oh.
press it, it it actually cuts me out when I press it.
That's so good.
No, but
Oh,
actually, you could probably
Jesus.
go back into the character creation thing if you'd like, because it's probably in that VOD, which is on YouTube. And you could find where I specifically said, like, you could be large if you want. Like in other words, you could be actually large instead of being fake large. That doesn't mean you then get to bump up your strength and make it huge level. Doesn't make any sense. You can
Well,
do it.
yeah,
You can do it one more time. I'll allow it.
What do you mean? I wasn't asking to bump up my strength.
No, for like carry capacity and stuff. Yeah, that's what I'm saying is like the carry capacity thing.
Listen, I feel like you agreed to giving me
I didn't.
Uh,
I never agreed to
my
letting you
Goliath
use.
stats without actually looking at my Goliath sheet.
No, it's literally you have an ability as a Goliath where you are a medium creature, but it lets you act as a large for carry weight.
That's not the wording on it.
I put it in the
Troy,
chat.
this is why you gotta get everything with
Put it in the chat.
because he'll try and chipmunk his way out of it.
No, put it in the chat.
Okay, hold on. Because that's not the wording of it.
Get a signed copy of his statements.
I will say poetry and Troy. The rules as intended, I don't know what they're written as. The rules as intended is to make a medium creature feel more like a giant because
Exactly.
the designers of D&D refuse to make a large player
Exactly.
race because they're gonna
And-
break too many things.
So you count as one size larger. Tell me, what is a Goliath size? What is a Goliath size?
Well,
Since that's where the Goliath comes
We
from.
ruled my Goliath size as size large.
Yes, and that is making up for.
That together. We did that together.
And that is making up for that. That's literally giving you the effect of that feature, except it's now not a racial. Yeah.
Didn't we talk about this last time at the beginning?
Yeah, that's why I actually don't care, and he keeps going
Yeah.
on.
Alright, anyways.
Every session at the beginning, we'll talk about Troy's size.
Yeah. Yeah. His PP size is very small. That's
Yep.
the only size that matters. Bruh.
Are we
Alright.
I'm gonna PP size in the chat.
Yeah, where's the where were
I
we?
dare you to compete against me in chat right now.
Yeah.
I just did.
Yeah, whoever gets the biggest PP size wins.
You won.
Whoever gets the biggest one wins.
Alright, so where were we? I interrupted you, Perplex.
You would
Where
never.
were we in the recap?
You would never do that.
Hammer.
Oh no,
You
I
would
hear
never-
echo.
You would never do that. I win.
I don't even see your size. Oh yeah, he does win.
I win.
Shit. I even rolled all right, but all right. So Perplex. So you had started doing the recap, and then I rudely interrupted. Oh no! Oh no, my Discord crashed. Hold on, chat. We'll be back in a moment. He crashed my Discord. Bruh. Bruh. Bruh,
Oh, he crashed your. You crashed his Discord.
you crashed my Discord with your sound.
Oh.
Bruh.
Here, I'm gonna see if I can do it. I'm gonna see if I can do it.
No, I don't think that's actually what happened. No, stop it. No, we're good. We're good. I think it just, for whatever reason, wanted to close there. Alright, we're
Great
back.
timing.
Yeah, it was good timing. So what's the deal, Perplex?
I don't know. I gave my full recap.
Okay. You missed a bit, but you know.
Alright, so
No.
we were going from a place, I don't remember what exactly it was. And
farm.
then, yeah, it was a farm. I couldn't, in my head I had like a windmill, but there was also a watermill here, which is where we are now. And we finished the farm, and then we're like, hey, let's go to the mill, because we have some time to kill. And then we go here and we talked amongst ourselves for a little while about whether we wanted to be stealthy or not, and we decided not. And then I made a blast of cold air and killed a bunch of people, and then I disappeared, and that was the session.
That is true.
You did miss
Disappeared.
one encounter though.
Yeah. Yeah,
Glossed
no, I
over
covered
it.
that. We got
Yeah.
both halves.
You got the frothy
Well,
lady water.
Yeah. We drank her frothy water.
I will point out,
Frothy lady water.
Yep.
my character never drank the water because that's just weird.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did
Yeah,
he
you-
level up?
You gotta take your level away
He wasn't
then.
gonna go start slurping her bath water.
Yeah,
No.
take your level away.
No, the magical aura of the area
The level
blessed
is from
him.
the handshake, not from the water.
Yeah, you
Oh,
did
okay.
shake her hand. That's true.
Oh, we did get the temp hit points from that. That's true.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yeah,
Not
no,
gonna
the
lie,
water was
I
separate.
didn't get the distinct impression that we were supposed to be leveling up there. My character probably wouldn't have done that.
By
Yeah.
the way, I'm gonna drink some water from my bag of holding and get 5 temp hit points right now.
It just takes an action. You can do that, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
A drink of my
Yeah. We gotta calculate how many
Alright,
cubic
but-
meters of
Well,
water.
there's like 63 cubic or gallons in there. I think cubic feet. I think there's 63 cubic
Yeah.
feet of water.
Alright, but
Oh,
what
I have it
happened
written
after
actually.
I disappeared?
So there's 60 cubic meters of cool ass water.
Yeah, we gotta figure out how many sips are in 60 cubic. Wait, it's definitely not meters. It's definitely not meters. It was feet. We just were
I
joking
have
about.
meters written here. So.
Wait, look. Let's go look at the bag of holding.
Alright.
No,
There's
it's
probably
definitely it's feet. It's definitely feet.
Alright, so
All
a
changes.
male mouth can hold on average 71.2 milliliters or 2.41 US fluid ounces.
Okay, so how many of those fluid ounces are in 63 cubic feet of water? While you figure that out, let's finish the recap. So yeah, so Drake, after you vanished, Drake
wait. First, how many cubic feet?
It was
63.
957.5 fluid ounces in 1 cubic foot.
Oh my god.
60,322.9.
All right, that's how many sips
Yeah,
of
the
temp
weight
HP.
restriction was the
You're
was
going
the
to
big
hit
thing.
weight restriction way before the volume.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Okay, someone do the calculation of how much
500
weight it can
pounds,
carry.
I think.
Yeah, it's like 500, and there's already like maybe
Well,
10
I
pounds.
already carried it from the lady to here. There's obviously no weight restriction.
No. So the weight on the outside is like 5 pounds or whatever, guaranteed.
The bag
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
actually, Tartarus, you're not allowed to carry that much weight.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, I think you can.
How many pounds? How many pounds?
500, but there's already like maybe 10 that's taken up by just some miscellaneous things. So
How many fluid ounces was in the mouth? 2.1?
All right, so that's 7.85 cubic feet of water,
7.85 cubic feet. Okay.
which is equal to 7,516.426 U.S. fluid ounces.
Okay, and then divide that by whatever the 2 point whatever was.
Divided by
Wait, what is Drake doing?
2.41. Alright, so that's 3,118.84896266.
We'll round up. We'll round up.
Six.
3,119 sips of 5 temp HP.
How many?
3,119.
I guess on the bright side, cool dude, you get temp HP forever. On the
I have way more than that. Because there's
You basically
60
don't have a bag of holding.
there's 60 cubic feet of water that I have.
No,
No.
because the weight limit
What?
comes into play first. That's what we just did the math for.
Oh,
The-
okay.
So yeah, like the bag of holding, the way it works is that it always weighs, for you, 15
Yeah.
pounds to carry. But it can only
Okay.
hold on the inside 500 pounds worth of stuff.
Yeah, that's the real
okay.
benefit of a bag of holding.
Yeah.
You aren't carrying any of the weight.
Exactly,
of
because
the
like
That's true.
64 cubic feet, like you could shove a lot of bodies in there, but you would hit the weight limit
Yeah.
like real
That's
quick.
why.
Okay. So how many cubic feet do I have then?
Drake said it was like
7.85.
7.85.
7.85. Okay.
Usually people try and put heavy stuff in the bag, like all the way to point, for example.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, anyways, anytime you're about to go into a fight, I guess you just take a sip out of the bag and
Just once in the morning.
Yep.
you all you need.
Yeah,
but
which
anyone
is
else want to sip
which,
from my bag?
which is really ironic because Perplex just took a feat that lets him give temp HP every day.
Yeah. And my
Maybe-
character, continues to be useless.
No. Maybe I'll just say at some point maybe the water will lose its touch. How about that? And then they'll be happy they
They'll
have
go
one.
all leathery at some point.
Yeah,
Alright, so after I disappeared,
yeah.
Yeah, the
So-
woman's vaginal bacteria dies eventually.
Oh my god. So, hey Christy, welcome to the stream.
What a
So-
thing to hear when you join.
So Drake, basically after you left, so the group was like fighting that ogre, Drake, right?
Oh, I didn't mean to click that. I'm sorry.
And I think that there was maybe the slight impression that the ogre might be the brute that had been talked about.
Well, when he didn't do anything
Not really.
special, that quickly evaporated. I thought it could have been.
Yeah, it could have been at first. It was a fairly easy to see through red herring, but the group killed like the first wave. As they started killing the first wave,
yeah, I was there for that.
Okay, yeah, coming out of the mill house, were quite a few more of these like bandit raider type dealios, as well as a couple more berserkers and this big boy up here. Wait, hold on, I have the picture still. Hold on, let me
Yeah.
find it. Yeah, just so for the stream. So the stream can see it better as well. Oh, I just realized I gotta do something. Yeah. So this guy came out, and he's holding a big ass hammer that does normal damage unless it's wielded by him. And and so he comes out, and he basically, there was a whole scene or the whole part of the battle where he basically had he had one of like the raider dudes literally holding up a bag of like big old javelins so that he could take them out and whip them at the group. And then as the group got closer, he whistled and a large winter wolf also jumped into the fray. And yeah, the wolf went down really quickly actually. It got to do one like ice breath and that was it, I'm pretty sure.
That almost killed our boy.
It did almost kill
If it gotten it back,
Tart.
it would have probably
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
eat him and.
Yeah, so
When you say our boy, do you mean Shoal?
no, it was Rook. Shoal was in the combat though. Shoal was like flanking the wolf. So like yeah, it was. Let me move the people around. Rook was big, by the way. I think you were there for that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Rook was big. Rook was locked in combat with the wolf. The wolf, Shoal comes over here, and I just realized here I gotta make it so that it actually updates with the stream. There we go. So yeah, so basically, Shoal flanked the wolf, helped kill like the wolf. Right as the wolf died, it was when Sten like picked up his warhammer finally, and he went over and just fucking smushed Shoal. Like I think he hit him down in one hit. Like just crunched it. I described his ribs as crunching. Shoal went down. He did get brought back up, but and then put down again, and then brought back up again. Rook also went down. I don't remember from who. Was it from the big boy?
It was from Big Boy.
Yeah. So like the big boy at that point it was just the big boy and a couple of like the grunts, but big boy was pretty deadly on his own, and
whiffed.
He did whiff a few times, which yeah, wasn't there one round where he whiffed twice on Rook? Like
he whiffed at the very last turn. He whiffed twice against me. Yeah.
Yeah, and like either one probably would have put you down. So yeah, so you guys got a little lucky there. I mean, you were still gonna kill him either way at that point, but yeah. And then the couple last grunts, I think you just let run off basically. They just
the amount of spells I used on healing this boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kragox did really save me a couple times.
Yeah. But yeah, you guys made it through the fight, and at the end, he left some kind of ominous parting words. I don't remember exactly how I phrased it, but he basically said, like, you might as well surrender now. And then Landor basically smashed his head in with his pan. So, Torgir? Here's what we'll say. Torgir had done the, what's it called? The Blink ability? Is that, or spell? What is it called? Is it Blink?
Yeah, Blink.
Yeah, so we'll say that it just misfired, which is par for the course for him.
Instead of Blink, he just went to sleep.
Yeah, he blinked to sleep.
Alright, so how long has it been since...
We'll say you pop back in... Well, what is the length of the spell? Is it like a minute or something?
A minute?
Yeah, we'll actually just say a minute later you pop back in. Like right here. And at this point, they've just finished the fight.
Oh, I cast Blink when I was like... here?
Oh, I guess you would be there then, yeah. Yeah, actually, you know what's fun? Here's what we'll say.
Oh god, there's two of them.
Yeah, you pop into existence, and you immediately hear, like, yells behind you. And you, like, probably turn, and these guys are just running away. And you would look back...
Yeah, I'm gonna look back to see if I should, like, blast them.
You could see that the battlefield, like, it's all just dead bodies, and the rest of your party standing up ahead. They don't seem to be chasing, so...
Alright.
I dragged...
Get rid of this other...
Yeah, I dragged another one out. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, you guys would already be, like, picking through the bodies. I'm assuming Rook would be kind of, like, making sure Shoal is okay.
Yeah, tending to my own wounds.
Tending to his own wounds, yeah.
Well, I think that's the first time I've done that on purpose. Lasted a bit longer than I intended, though.
Yeah, where did you go?
I don't exactly know. Somewhere else.
Very cool.
So if it was like the effect of Blink, was he just in the ethereal plane watching us fight?
Yeah.
Yeah. And normally, in my world, I basically have combined the shadow plane or Shadowfell or whatever it is and the ethereal plane. So it's basically like a grayscale version of like seeing everything, So
that either makes the Shadowfell a lot less scary or makes the ethereal plane a lot more scary.
Both. Yeah, it's kind of a weird combination of those two planes. But the good news is that plane is like overlapped with the normal world, so it wasn't cut off like the rest of the planes were from this part of the world, because that could cause that. Like, I mean, that would not really work. But yeah, so. Yeah. So Torgir might have seen some of it, but it would be kind of like, you know what I'm imagining? I'm imagining in like the Lord of the Rings movies when Frodo puts the ring on and everything is like blurred.
Yeah, I was thinking like that too.
Yeah,
Except
so
I wasn't thinking like Lord of the Rings. I was thinking like Lego the Hobbit.
yeah, exactly. Obviously, the definitive.
Like the same thing.
Yeah.
Lego the Hobbit is the definitive way to experience the Hobbit movies.
Exactly. Yeah. So, anyways, though, but yeah, so it's like that effect.
I say that with complete seriousness.
I actually.
Dividing.
Yeah. So, but that's probably what Torgir experienced. So Torgir probably saw the battle going on, but wasn't able to really comprehend a lot of what he saw necessarily.
Well, yeah, and anything at range would have been smears.
He could probably tell that the group was winning at least. So that's nice. See, he would come back not in a full panic.
He stayed back just in case we started losing.
Yeah. But yeah, so at this point, by the way, it is about like early evening. So you guys can determine whether you're gonna go back to the village now. The village is not too far from here. So it's less than half a day's travel. It's like 3 or 4 hour trip. So if you started going now, you'd arrive before midnight. It would be dark. Or you could like spend the night here. I know you're gonna loot first. We'll get to that in a moment. But yeah. In this area, by the way, just to give you an idea, there are a few farms that were close by the mill, and they are all completely like just burned down at this point, as well as like. The people who are there are on the pile of bodies that is like burning outside the mill. Pretty horrific smell, but yeah.
Honestly, they're casuals. They should have chucked them in the river. That's how you get rid of bodies when you're going to be camping out at the place.
People downstream will be like, what the fuck? Hundreds of bodies start floating by.
Yeah, we're relatively close to the sea. They'll be gone soon.
Yeah, it's more like just a couple. You gotta find a good token.
Oh god.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal.
Jeez, wow.
Here.
Oh, one of them's already a skeleton, and one of them is two of them are zombies.
Yeah.
One of them looks like Spider-Man.
That's some fast decomposition.
There was just some zombies that live here.
The
part
real
of the
story was that there was a
Also,
zombie
is that one
No,
wearing?
they're burning. They're burning. You can't see them. The burning.
Was that one wearing a hoodie?
Maybe. Yeah. So yeah. So the so like I don't know. Well, we can do the loot now, and then you guys can decide whether you want to head back or not.
We'll have 2 entire places worth of loot to try and lug through. I guess there is a road from this place, but still.
Yeah, there's a road here that goes straight back to the town, so no chance you'll get lost. And this road is fairly safe, except for I guess right now when there's raiders around.
There's also the fact that a couple of the people in the group are basically dead, and we're kind of low on resources. So hunkering down in a relatively safe building might be the strat.
Yeah. You could definitely, like I said, the ones immediately near this place are basically burned to the ground, but a little further there's abandoned farms that, well, like literally have just been abandoned today when the place came under attack. So you could easily hunker down somewhere. As far as the loot, because the loot might determine, your course of action to some extent. There are going to be a few things. So we'll start with the easy stuff. There's 3 potions. And potions you can like normally take like a little sip out of. I don't know, who would be the one who's normally going to be trying to identify magic stuff?
Krygox.
Not me.
Yeah, probably. I was assuming probably Adric. Like
so, as usual, somewhat related to magic in general. So I get to test all magic all the time.
Yeah, it's funny.
I'm also related to magic.
But Torgir doesn't know what the fuck is going on with his magic, though. Yeah, so Adric,
It's gonna be the second character that I pick up arcane proficiency in just because of circumstances.
Yeah, maybe. But yeah, so Adric would like over. I mean, to be fair, Adric kind of identifying potions would make sense because he's probably has some experience with herbalism and stuff. So I don't know. He goes over and like starts taking little sips of the potions to see what they are. 2 of them are potions of greater healing. So, yeah, I don't know how you divvy that up, but
I give 1 to Rook and 1 to my brother.
Alright, so yeah, so Tart, mark that down. That's separate from the other potion that you had.
Alright.
So potion of greater healing, yeah.
Okay.
Which is basically double the effect.
Yeah.
Then there is a potion of fire breath. Yeah, a potion of fire breath.
You said there was a potion of greater healing?
Greater healing, yeah.
I have one of those already.
You did?
Do you?
Yeah.
Where
We
did you get
obtained
it from?
one somewhere else.
You
I don't
might
know
have.
where.
I don't remember where either, but that sounds like it could be the case.
Should we give the greater healing to Torgir then, and you take the fire breath?
With how sporadic my presence is, I'm not sure that's the best idea.
If you don't want one.
I mean, somebody's gotta feed it to him when he dies.
So yeah, so
Yeah, I don't need any of the potions, so I guess if Torgir doesn't want them, it's between the boys. I guess you could technically give one to Shoal to give to one of you if you go down and he's around, but
Is he going to be fighting with us from now on instead?
it's up to you guys. Honestly, I'll leave it to you guys. There's a trade-off though, right? If you have him fighting, he could die, right? Whereas if he's just in the background doing his own thing, I'm not gonna kill him off.
I'm fine with him dying. Put Xena in as well.
Good to
Alright.
have him as fodder, you know?
Put Xena in the fights as well.
Alright, well, yeah. If you guys,
Yeah.
when you go back and get Xena, then you can have her too. Yeah.
we'll just have to start gearing them up.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I mean, as long as Tartarus or someone else is willing to run him.
I'll
in
take Shoal.
combat. Okay, yeah. He's pretty simple to run. He just moves and hits. But yeah.
Alright, give him a potion.
All right, so he gets a potion. I'll write that down.
Yeah, in a real pinch, I guess he can use it on himself, or he can use it to get somebody else up, which would be very good.
Yeah. So, the fire breath, who does that go to?
What does that even do?
So it basically, you drink it, and then you could have like 3 fire breaths. Here, I'll copy it.
So I assume it's a small cone of fire that you do.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Oh god.
Aggressive.
Oops.
It's not like a ton of damage, but it is a bonus action, right? So it takes the action to drink the potion, but then on subsequent turns, you could use the fire breath as a bonus action 3 times.
Can you use it on the turn you drink it as a bonus action?
Yeah, I would say so. So you could like chug, immediately do a fire breath.
Yeah.
Then next turn, you could like attack and then do a fire attack as well, right? As long as you don't have any other bonus
Yeah.
actions. So.
I guess it makes sense for you to have it since you also have action surge, so if you really want to still attack as well.
Yeah. I mean, does that sound good, to Perfy?
I mean, if
You solve
Tartarus
this one
doesn't want
first.
it.
Oh, do you want
No,
it?
no.
That's a good one.
I don't really want the fire breath, no.
Alright.
Having
Should I have the aggressive trait?
No. That's like the aggressive thing is it's specific to orcs, and
But I
specific.
was raised by orcs.
Yeah, but it's specifically for like the monster version of orcs
Okay.
as
alright.
well. Like it's a NPC stat block thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyways, though, so the let's see. There's also so like the potions were on like his belt, right? He's also got a sack, like just a small satchel.
Oh, he does.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he's got a satchel attached to his belt as well. He's got a satchel hanging below his belt, a bag. You can just grab whatever's in there. You
Got
know?
some jewels in there.
Yeah. So the in the bag are 2 things. The first
Yeah.
is a helmet, except it's like a decorative helmet. It's honestly kind of it is I don't know. It's a nice looking helmet, but it's clearly mostly decorative. It has kind of like gems encrusted in it. It also, so that's the first thing. The second thing is a rune stone, a small, like, baseball-sized rune stone. I guess Adric would probably have the best chance of knowing what these are. If you want to roll me like some Arcana checks, one for each. Oh, Cerez, I gotta roll some loot, some money for you guys. These are.
Let's roll this +0.
The second one.
The first
one for each.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the first one will be for the helm. The second one will be for the stone. You have no idea what the helm is. It is clearly magical, though. Clearly has some sort of magical effect. And it will require attunement to be used. You're not sure what. You could also spend an hour just to figure out what it does, right? But either way, the stone is, Adric would recognize this because he has seen them. It is a sending stone. It is a sending stone made in the style of the giants. It has a giant rune on it, even, so. As in a rune of the giant tongue.
Well, this is a communication device. Somebody's going to be trying to contact this man when he doesn't report in, I assume.
Yeah, so Tart, just so you know, the way sending stones work is they're basically like you get once a day, you can send a message with it of up to 25 words, and it's paired to an identical stone on the other end. Whoever has that will receive that message, and then they can reply. And then they can also send one message to you, or to the other end, once a day. So,
all right.
You guys will also get here. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna roll some stuff. You're gonna get. Let's see, where is it? This many. Oh god. Okay. You're gonna get this many silver pieces from all these bodies. Look at that.
Wow.
A lot. That's actually divisible by 4, is it not? So you could just divide it up. 524 silver each.
You're just gonna ignore my boy Shoal?
I mean, do you want to include him in the...
No, I don't.
Okay.
No. 524. Wow.
524 silver each. And if you remember what I said, silver in this part of the world actually is a much higher value than silver normally, even. So, yeah.
It spends like gold, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So it's probably a good idea for one of us to keep a hold of the sending stone. I was looking up. It doesn't seem to indicate whether that the person trying to communicate with it knows who's holding it. They just know whether it's being held or not.
Mm-hmm.
So it's basically like if no one's holding it, it's recognized it, and I don't know if it actually. If no creature bears the stone, you know the fact as soon as you use the stone and don't cast the spell. So that's the only writer I see, unless these work differently.
No, they work that way. So yeah, if you want to try to use it.
What I was thinking is, Adric or somebody else in the group holds onto it, and we wait to receive a message that might, tell us something. Since they'll be presumably inquiring to the brute boy, asking him what he's doing, or if he's done whatever he was last told to do, or whatever.
Okay, sounds good.
That said, we probably don't want to keep it long term, since, I don't know, might be used to track us.
Okay.
I don't know.
So, yeah. So then we do have the hammer. Is Perplex back yet? Let's see.
Well, here, I guess I can also look at the sending spell and make sure there's nothing. Let's see.
Yeah.
Message. Creature hears the message in its mind. Recognizes you as the sender if it knows you. And can answer in a like manner. Interesting. If you were to make, say, an animal wield a sending stone, you can communicate with it that way.
Huh. Interesting.
Because any creature with an intelligence of 1 will understand your message.
Oh yeah, sorry, Perplex. Yeah, he's in the chat. I Perplex. So, I don't. +1 weapons don't normally take attunement, do they? No, I don't think so.
If they have no other effects, usually no.
This one does, but I looked at the other effect, and that type of weapon also doesn't. So I'm gonna say it doesn't. So Perplex. See, Perplex, you're gonna like the hammer. Trust me, it's still pretty good. So Perplex. The deal is that this is actually a vicious warhammer and is also +1. Vicious weapons do extra damage on crits beyond just the normal doubling. So, I'll post up like the description I made of it.
I'm back.
Okay. So here's the basic description I wrote up. When you roll a natural 20 with it, you deal an extra 2d8, assuming it's one-handed, right? Or 2d10 if it's two-handed, of damage to the target. And that's already doubled, right? It would, like, it's 1 that becomes 2, so it's already doubled there. So, it's, so that's the thing, right? Is when you get a crit, you'll actually be doing 4d8, right? Because the normal one gets doubled, and then you get another 2. So you don't get the always 3d8 or whatever, or 3d10, but when you crit, you get 4. Does that at least partially satisfy your bloodlust?
No.
Well, that's what you got. That's still like a really good weapon. That's that's the effect of a rare weapon, as well as I think an uncommon one, like together in one thing. So.
Yeah, I mean, it's a tiny bit extra than what I'm doing, and it's at least a giant weapon now, and not the toothpick I've been holding.
That's true. It is made for you, which has no. It's not gonna have any mechanical effect, but it just feels more comfortable and it looks more intimidating. Yeah. So, and that could have an effect.
Stud. When Perp puts the brown note on his soundboard, you're gonna be sorry.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah,
I think
so
we're all gonna be sorry in that case.
Yeah. So are you guys then going to hunker down?
There's a misconception about the brown note. It's different for everybody.
Yeah.
Stud's personal brown note.
Yeah. So the
you guys might get hit in the crossfire while I find it, but
yeah. So yeah, you have the stone and the helm as well. Do you guys hunker down? And when you hunker down, you could spend some time figuring out what these are. Or do you want to head straight back to the town?
This place stinks of burning bodies. I don't want to stay here.
What time is it?
It's like early evening. The sun's basically going down.
So we'd probably get back to town like midday tomorrow?
No, it's actually only like 3 or 4 hours away. Because there's like
I thought this place was further away from town.
It's because you guys went you went to the other place and then cross country to here, right? Like it's actually yeah, I can put this on the map.
Well, no, I mean like we initially went to the farm, but I thought this place was further away than the farm was.
It is, but the road is better quality and more direct, right? So it's like, yeah. Because think about it like this, like the water mill, like everyone has to go there very frequently, right? So, and it also only took you, yeah, I guess it might be more like 5 hours or something, but it's still not going to be like a huge journey, right? So
yeah, I'm with that knowledge. I would probably be down to just go back.
We should take a short rest to recuperate before heading back, though.
Well, yeah, definitely take a short rest.
Okay, short rest. So, yeah. So you just take an hour. I guess while you're doing. Yeah, so you could use your hit dice tart if you want to heal up during the short rest.
I will.
How do NPCs work with that? Do they also have hit dice?
We could calculate that pretty easily. Yeah. So what does it say on his thing? Let's see. On Shoal. Let me make it so all of you guys can. Oh, you all can't see him. So Shoal has his hit dice is 3d8. So
Okay.
So you could roll like it would be +3 for each. So
Exactly what I need.
So if you want to roll for Shoal, it would be 1d8 + 3, and you can do that 3 times. But yeah. So, anyways, there we go. So yeah, you guys would take the hour. During that hour, Adric could actually spend his time identifying the helm if he wanted.
Unless somebody else wants to examine it, Adric would identify and probably just keep a hold of the sending stone in case somebody messages it.
Okay. Yep. At the end of the hour, you are able to determine that it is actually a helm of comprehend language.
Yo, people can understand me.
Yeah. Well, specifically, it's that you can understand. Actually, wait. How does it work?
Comprehend languages lets you understand all languages that are spoken around you and any written language that you're touching.
But it doesn't let you speak those languages back.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, is it Landor that knows Orcish?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, but so whoever wears this would basically, well, what the benefit of this, or the most immediate benefit, is that like the people in like the city that you landed in originally, right? All the people there pretty much were speaking a completely foreign language that none of you knew at all. Only a couple people spoke like basically giant tongue, right? So
I prefer it that way.
yeah, but like so this would let you understand like all the languages here that are completely unrelated to your own. Anyways, so you can.
Anybody want it in particular?
Nope.
Okay. I mean, yeah. Sounds like Rook probably is fine without it.
Yeah, I also
Later.
can't really wear armor.
But
so-
Give it to
Torg,
Shoal.
But he can already translate.
well, but he can't. But then he can
Well.
translate other stuff too.
Like that's what I'm saying. He's already the translator.
All right, yeah, sure, give it to Shoal.
Oh god, now I'm gonna have to. Oh god, whenever you guys call up to an NPC that speaks another language, I'm gonna have to be like, Shoal's gonna be like, they're saying this, and I'm gonna have to. Alright, that's fine.
You know, the alternative is for, let's say I attune to it. It'd be like, okay, a bunch of people are speaking in a foreign language, but Adric hears this, and then I would have to pair it. Okay, yeah, I hear this.
This is fine, honestly. I kind of like it. So, Shoal gets that.
Besides, identifying an item this way doesn't tell you if it's cursed or not. So
That's true.
I
That's
don't
true.
want it to find out that it's a helm of comprehension, but then you cannot speak any language that anyone comprehends suddenly.
Oh god, yeah. But yeah, so Shoal's like, okay, but he doesn't have time to attune to it now because you're about to head on.
Suddenly he starts
so.
speaking deep speech while he's wearing it.
Yeah. Well, no, so the, as you kind of finish this rest, you identify this, you determine, like, oh, Shoal, you're already a good translator, here you go. And Shoal is a good translator, like, you know, he's an orc, but he's not dumb, and he's actually pretty wise, so he's good at translating. And you all basically start to head out. Literally, as you're taking like the first, like when you're like 100 feet out from the mill, you receive a message on the sending stone, Adric.
Mm-hmm.
It says, actually, I gotta type it up to make sure I don't go over my words.
Yeah, and I'll only recognize the sender if I know them somehow.
Okay, I have actually lots of words left. You don't know who the sender is, but do you hear any voice, or is it just the meaning that gets communicated to you?
Let's see. 25 words. Creature hears the message in its mind, recognizing you as the sender if it knows you, and can answer immediately. The spell enables creatures with one intellect to understand the meaning of your message. So I'll hear it in whatever language they use, but understand the meaning in my mind.
Yeah. You would, You would. I'll say
So
this. You.
if we were to send a message, they would recognize very easily that it was not the correct person sending it.
Yes.
Assuming they knew who they normally contact. Yeah.
Yeah, assuming that they know who they normally contact. Maybe they're always just picking up with strangers on the other end, you know.
Would a spell that changes your voice change the message?
Let me look at it.
What if I disguise self?
It's not a video chat.
Recognizes you if the sender.
Blur background.
It says it hears the message just fine. Honestly, I would say if you're able to emulate the voice, I would say it's possible that it could. I don't know. That's tricky though, because it says it recognizes you if it knows you, but it wouldn't know you.
I mean, I recognize you in voice. I recognize you in voice chat.
Yeah.
Based on your voice.
If it works both ways, it calls out the caster having the recognized part. I don't know.
I would say
I might not even respond anyway. It really depends on what this says.
I would say it probably doesn't. Probably doesn't. Right there. But anyways, here I'll
Okay.
what I will say is that since you hear the message, it specifically says here. I'm gonna say you also get a feel, even though you're not literally hearing it out loud. You do like get a feel for what this person's voice sounds like, right? And so, Adric would hear actually a feminine voice on the other side. A feminine but kind of harsh voice is how it sounds.
Yo, imagine you recognize the voice and it was actually Xena.
It's not Xena. It's not Xena. He doesn't recognize it now. Yeah. Actually, I gotta recount because I added a couple words. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're at like 20. So. Okay. I'm gonna send it to you on DMs and Discord.
Okay.
And this is like right as you're leaving the mill.
And I have to respond immediately.
Yeah, you can't discuss it really.
I have to think if my character would even try for subterfuge.
Quite immediate.
Yep, I am quick-witted and...
No, it's fine. I like to think that there's the magic is like flowing.
This is Adric thinking beforehand.
Yeah.
Totally. I honestly, I think Adric will just respond with, "Sten won't be coming back," and then chuck the stone in a bush.
Okay. Let me write that down. So you're probably with
Talking with Xena.
So Sten won't be coming back, and then you throw it in the bush. Okay. Interesting.
Why would you throw it in a bush, though?
I'm not keeping hold of that.
I'll pick it up.
Okay, you pick it up. Sounds good.
I'm not scared.
So, yeah, then you guys head on your way. So, like I said, you will be arriving at the village, the town, small town. Probably like a little before midnight. Now that you've taken a rest, so it's gonna be the moon will be up in the sky, but you will arrive before midnight, and it takes like about an hour or so as you're leaving the area of the mill, like the scent of like burning bodies and stuff like that. There was a lot of very large fires in that area, right? And so the smoke is kind of like carried to different areas, and so the scent follows you for a while, but eventually it kind of clears up and you smell just the fresh forest around you. And then as you start to get closer to the point where you know that you're maybe an hour or two out from the village, all of a sudden it picks up again. You smell the smell of fire again and burning flesh as you get closer to the village. And then, actually, give me all perception checks from all of you.
Oof.
Okay.
Well, I got a 5, not a 1.
Yeah. As you're going along, Adric starts to have a bad feeling about it. He's like, there's no way the wind should carry the scents this far, and we should have smelled it the whole time if it was from the mill. So Adric starts to get a rough, like a worrying feeling in his stomach. And at one point, Adric is kind of like looking up at the stars, like he just tends to do naturally. And this is when you're maybe like an hour out from the little town. Adric sees. He blinks because he's like not sure if he's actually making things up in his head or not, but he sees above where he knows the village to be a flying castle. The moonlight illuminates it, and he sees it because the stars, it blocks the stars on that area of the sky for a second as he sees it. The flying castle is hovering a few hundred feet above where he knows the village is.
I think Sten's companions were attacking the village while we were at the mill. I see something in the sky.
How are we gonna get paid?
We weren't probably getting paid anything anyway.
Bruh.
We were promised pay.
They didn't have anything worth it. Alright, so the village is what? This small mark in the...
Yeah.
So, and the big one is the coastal city.
That's the city.
Yeah.
Should we go around to the city? Do you think?
I think we need to travel far around to the south. We want to avoid anything they've been raiding if possible.
Xena
Surely
was in
they
this
wouldn't
town
go straight
here.
to the city.
Okay, ready?
If we
You
go
ready for
north,
this?
we're likely just to be...
Yeah.
You just go
Then
straight.
yeah.
You're gonna go straight to the boars.
Borman, and then you know it's south.
The
And
Boarmen
then
are
the
like
cities.
weeks away.
I don't think we even know about the Borman
Yeah,
yet.
the only thing you
There's
knew
like a
about
map, isn't it?
it's
Yeah,
written on the
map.
map.
On the old journal, we were warned about Borman to the south.
Yeah, you have a basic
Oh,
idea that
We
there
have no
is.
reason to ever actually go there because it's literally Borman, do not go here, danger.
Yeah, but hey, just you know, putting it
Maybe
out
they're
there.
not dangerous.
Putting
But-
it out there.
Maybe they'll help.
So yeah,
We assert dominance and come back with a boar army.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I will remind you, Xena is in this village here.
What's up, Alexis?
Wait, Xena's in the village with the castle?
Xena is
Yeah,
in the
whatever.
village
If
that's
she got any
underneath.
brains, she isn't anymore.
Yeah. Wait, didn't she go back to the
No.
city?
No, the rest
Shit.
of your
She literally said, "I'll wait here and heal later."
okay. Also though,
she's a goner.
the old man and the captain and his daughter, they were the ones who headed back to the city to get aid and bring aid. So if by now you would assume that they're on their way back, if not back in the village already.
Is the castle directly over the town, or is it kind of
It
a
is.
bit off to the
It
side?
is. It's like maybe a little off to the side, but it's pretty much directly above it. It is also those several hundred feet in the air. It's not like landed.
Well, I don't want to be under it when it decides to land. So
Oh,
Here.
we squished by Old Mech with 43 health.
Yeah. Alright.
I say, we go back to the city.
I think at least skirting around to the south, maybe we can get a little bit of intel on what's going on in the town if we kind of go around the edges.
From what I can tell, these people are exclusively after Landor and Adric. They're after me and my brother.
All right.
I don't think that they're going to kill high value targets within the city. I think that they'll probably take them captive.
Listen, I was promised payment, and I want to get my payment though.
They stole your payment already. What do you mean?
Listen, the chief said he'll make it worth my while. All right.
Has it not been worth your while already?
No.
Oh.
You know what? I did get some silver.
Did you get 500 silver?
I did get a lot of silver. He didn't give that to me though.
How much was it exactly? 501?
24. 524. Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Sorry, so Rook wants to kind of like try to scout it out a bit. Landor says no way, Jose. What do Torgir and Adric say?
Craigie said he'd be right back. So.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Oh, hello.
what do Torgir and Adric say?
Well, what would we hope to gain from actually going to the village?
In an ideal world, we kill all of them, save our captain, save the village, save Xena. In reality, likely death. Well, to be fair, not likely death. In reality, we all get captured.
And we'll just break out and kill the boss, like seek the scaleless.
Because they seem to want us alive.
Personally, I would rather not bank on capture being a safe out to the situation. They might want to capture us for some sort of ritual sacrifice to bring their gods back or something.
No, I said in reality, that's likely what would happen if we went there, which is why I say we go to the city.
Shoal was like, I'm with Rook. We should charge right in there. Show them who's boss.
That is not what Rook said. It's not what Rook said at all.
Shoal like
I would say, I can understand him as well, right?
as Shoal kind of goes, as he kind of goes like, let's get in there. He's like, oh god, my ribs. I'm fine to fight. What is he?
I'll remind you, we haven't fully rested.
Yeah,
I have
we're
hardly
beat up.
any capabilities for combat right now.
Yeah.
All right.
You could have used more hit dice, by the way, Tart. Like you can use as many as you need to heal.
Yeah, but I have the temp hit points too.
Okay.
I'll see.
You get half of your hit dice back when you take a long rest, so you always want to use at least that many.
All right. Well, fine. I'll use another one then. You don't have to twist my arm about it.
I'll just let you know in case you get into a fight.
Bruh.
I'm just gonna point out, like I said.
I hit another one. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go.
Okay. Yeah. So.
Pretty much at full health.
So
If if we're worried about our companions,
Well, I'll tell you what. I will also use a hit dice.
Okay. In solidarity.
Yeah.
And so, Drake, would Torgir have any input on this situation?
No.
He's just gonna go with the flow.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm feeling fine now. Let's go have another battle.
Alright, so he's going
I'm
into
also
battle,
feeling
so make
fine.
sure that you scale it for one boy.
So Rook could go and scout it out. Like, if Rook is on his own, he doesn't have any, like, heavy armor on, he could reasonably go in and try to scout. And meet up with the rest of you.
Remember, they
Nah.
do have aerial.
Yeah, there's a flying castle.
Oh, they have a flying castle, plus all of the things flying around the castle that we were told about.
Yeah, you know, Rook's gung ho about battle, but he's not stupid. He's not gonna go in alone.
Okay. Sounds good. So what's the plan then? To skirt around to the south of the village?
I mean, we know what is to the north
Yeah.
of it. We have traversed that area quite well. But, do you think we would logically think that was better?
You
than
would
an
know how to
unknown path
navigate
to the
that.
south?
You would navigate the north easier. That's true. Yeah. And
I
like
guess
the. Yeah.
while we're discussing this, Adric would summon up a fey spirit in the shape of an owl to go scout it out.
Okay. Yeah, and this is as you're kind of moving. You're still moving towards the village because you're not close enough where it's going to be a risk. And then you're going to veer off, it sounds like. So, depending on, I guess, what the bird Fey Scout finds.
Another option. We could wait.
We need to make sure we have a very good hiding place since they'll have an aerial view of the area in the day.
How thick is the forest that we are in?
It's decently thick. It's like it's definitely thick enough that like some parts of the road are not covered by trees, but some of them do have like a tree canopy above them. And like there are breaks for where areas of the forest have been cleared for farms, and you can like see that in some of the farmhouses there are like they're boarded up, but you can tell that there's people in there hiding. Some of these farmhouses have people hiding in them. Some of them are abandoned, and presumably the people in them went to the town to like hide in the behind the wooden walls of the town. So,
where was the bandit camp?
that was
we
the
demolished?
north. Oh, the camp was like
That was north of the.
yeah, it was like north of the far northeast. Yeah.
It also was not well hidden.
I mean, it wasn't well hidden, but it's
Oh, God.
it's something that we're familiar with, you know.
Hold on, I gotta just make it bigger so I can actually drag it. No, that's not where it was either. Shit, hold on.
The struggle.
It was like up here-ish. So kind of far.
So we'd be better served just getting to the city.
I think regardless, if we're going to the city, we skirt north.
Okay.
Of the town.
As you guys are kind of getting closer, but again, staying well enough away that you can kind of skirt around the town, your little Fey friend comes back to you, Adric. And it's chirping away. It's like, no. It communicates to you what it saw there. It says, I went to the village. I flew over it. There's fighting going on right now. It seems they just broke through one of the gates. They didn't land directly from the castle. But whatever forces are there are in and they're fighting now.
What are the enemy numbers roughly?
The thing is like, I only saw a couple dozen.
Only a couple dozen.
And the villagers are holding them off for now, but it was a big boy.
Just one.
Only saw one. I didn't go up to the castle. Do you want me to go up there and check that out?
No, you'll probably be spotted.
Yeah,
Ask if
you're
it
right.
saw the captain.
Yeah, I would have given
Okay.
it descriptions of
Yeah.
relevant people.
Is
Is this the same like Fey creature every time, or?
It could be, it isn't necessarily though. It's ambiguous. Like
Yeah.
you summon a Fey spirit. Some people like having a relationship specifically with whatever they're summoning, but
I mean,
You
it's
probably haven't known this one long enough.
yeah. It'll be like oh yeah, I saw your captain. He's in there fighting with the rest of them.
oh no.
And the old man and his daughter that you told me about too. Oh, and that lady, the Fey lady who's kind of like me except a person.
Yeah, I imagine the owl like landed on Edric's shoulder, and he's just like silently getting more and more downcast looking as he's looking at the bird. It's like
There was also
apparently
There was also a couple.
Everyone-
Sorry.
Go ahead.
It would be like there's also a couple others that were with the captain. They looked like they were from your crew, but they were dead already.
Apparently, our captain, some of our crew, and pretty much everyone else we know here is still fighting in the village right now.
Okay. Okay.
They're fighting off of a couple of dozen enemies. Apparently, I get the impression the castle didn't send all of its forces.
How are they doing?
Well, a couple of our crew have died. Apparently, they are currently fighting at one of the gates that was broken through. How far away are we at this point? I assume we've still been getting closer, technically, even if we're skirting.
Yeah, you're like a maybe a mile out. So if you ran, you could be there in a few minutes. You know. Yeah.
What about you, Orc Boy? You still up for that glorious battle?
Let's go.
Shola's like, yes! Let us join our companions in battle!
If we don't
like
save the
we're
captain,
running,
who's gonna get us out of here?
I feel like we're running straight into a trap, but
Almost certainly. On that note, we should leave all of our valuables that aren't useful in combat under a tree or something out here.
Okay.
I ain't parting with my gold.
hey, you still have that
He
bag
can
of
walk.
holding,
He can
right?
run around with 500 pounds of gold on his back if he wants.
My gold stays with me. If I die, my gold dies.
But yeah,
Well.
Adric's going to leave
I mean, that's
basically
not-
everything other than his stuff for magic or fighting
Okay.
in a as best he can in like a minute hiding spot out in the woods here.
Okay. Sounds good. Yeah, and then you guys are gonna kind of like jog at a brisk pace to get there, get into the fray.
Mhm.
Okay, and this is where we'll take our little break here. So, we'll take a quick little break here, and then come back to that. So, I'm gonna mute us. See everyone in chat in a few minutes. It's
a very transient game.
yeah. It's alright. Well,
Also, notoriously impossible to pause that game.
You what?
Frozen
Oh,
chocolate is good.
sarcasm. I understand.
I feel like you don't gain much by freezing chocolate.
I would
un-
agree.
I have unmuted.
Yeah, you
us.
just get less
Unless it
flavorful
has-
chocolate.
Unless it has like very high milk content.
And then it's just bad chocolate.
And then
I-
it's just bad chocolate.
I have unmuted us.
You know what is pretty decent frozen? Pop-Tarts.
I will agree with
I
freezing
like frozen
candy
candy.
bars, though.
That is
Freezing
literally
candy bars
the
is good.
origin of the
Oh, yeah.
TSM freezer meat.
That is the origin of the TSM freezer thing.
Yeah.
We were doing a tier
Pop-Tarts are
list
good.
together. We were doing a tier list together, and him and his drunken stupor just suggested that every single Pop Tart on our list would be higher or better if it was frozen.
I mean,
No.
I hard disagree with that. I think most Pop-Tarts are better not frozen, but they're still pretty good frozen.
Yeah.
I
Alright.
like the chocolate ones,
It
generally
is
cold.
it is time to continue
I could see
alright.
marshmallows being
with the
good
TPK.
frozen.
I mean, what?
What is everyone's favorite Pop-Tart?
No, we're
I
not
don't
doing
think
this
Pop Tarts are
discussion
that
now.
good.
We're not doing-
I'm a classic Pop Tart guy. When I ate Pop Tarts, and just like the normal brown sugar one.
Those
That's-
are fine.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
S'mores are the best though.
The maple brown sugar. That's
S'more
the
is way too
classic.
sugary, dude.
Fucking, this guy likes maple brown sugar Pop Tarts, calls people hosers. He's fucking Canadian. He's actually Canadian.
We've been over this. I'm 2 hours from the border.
Alright, let's get back to the game.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So you guys are deciding. Let's go help out the village since we're in the middle of a fight.
I don't think we said that. I think we said we're gonna go to the city.
Alright, so I'm looking at the Pop-Tarts website, and I'm looking
Pretty
at
sure
their
we said we would go to
favorite
the city.
section,
Yeah, let's just fake them out at the last second, run in, and then veer off.
and I see tropical mango Pop-Tarts, but I thought it had mustard on the Pop-Tart.
Oh god.
It does.
Yeah, see, Chrissy agrees with me. The s'mores are the best. But alright. So
I could see s'mores being a good option. I'm just, like I said, I'm just a classic s'more guy.
here, no, I literally will get banned if I show my feet one night. Yeah, no, never mind. I'm
No,
not
you
doing that.
won't.
Don't show your feet. What are you talking about?
Why would you, though?
Why would you? show your
Albagon
feet?
asked me to. If
Alba, I'll show my feet on Stud stream right now if you gift me 5 subs.
Why would you?
If
Why would
you-
you accept anything Albagon ever says?
Stud, why is your camera now sepia toned?
I don't know, like it changed.
You are
the-
very warm.
Did you turn on
Yeah.
a lamp?
No,
It's
I've had it on the whole time, but it's because the sun is going down now. So I think. Oh wait.
Oh, yeah.
Oh!
it's because
It's the window. It's auto.
It's the window.
It's adjusting to the window.
It's
Yeah.
auto-correct in the
Woo,
window.
woo,
no, it's because Poetry lives in a movie, and he just went to Mexico.
Yeah.
Look at the
Hold on,
Mexican.
let me try to let me close the window here.
Alba, don't gift me 5
I don't know
subs.
if that's
I'm not
actually
showing
gonna
my feet
do
on his stream.
anything. Did that?
No.
No. I don't know.
What-
The
what are
square
you-
of the
what are you
window, it's still
using?
it's too blue in that corner, so it's trying
so
to
good.
brighten up, but-
What are you using?
It's just like a shitty
good.
webcam.
Is it a Logitech?
I think so.
You can get something called the G Hub, which lets you control your camera setting. You can turn color correction off.
Yeah, what if
Alba, what are you
It's
talking
definitely
about?
just it's just this window.
What?
Yeah, you're right though. Like if I block it. Alright, we're not gonna worry about
Yeah, you're just orange for now.
Yeah, I'm just
That's
orange
fine.
now. Yeah. Once the sun is done going down, I'll be fine. So alright, so your plan is so the way you guys are approaching the village from is not the side that's being attacked, actually. They're attacking along
Yep.
left. Tartarus left. What happened?
He
You
chose
wanted out.
Monkey over us.
He wanted out of the fight.
Did his Discord die? Oh, no.
He went to the city.
Yeah, now I'm being like I'm bisected by my overlay. Like both of my shoulders are there, but my head has been squeezed in between the two cameras.
Here, I'll help.
Yeah. If you do that, it should.
All right, boop.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back, Tart.
Welcome back.
I accidentally opened OBS and it crashed.
Okay.
My camera works. I'm gonna have to restart.
Yeah, there you go. That's fine. For now, we just see the Fujifilm thing. Alright. So,
Hey.
there we go. So yeah, so you guys are going to be approaching the town from like the opposite side from where it's being attacked from. The castle look like it's just kind of perched above, but it seems like they've only sent their troops on ground from one direction. So, the question becomes...
So you're saying Zane is gonna show up now?
Who?
And Harry?
Oh, because One Direction. Yeah, exactly.
Those are One Direction members, yeah.
Yeah, so you guys are going to approach from an area that has like a smaller gate that is, as you guys, well, okay. Okay, yeah. So you would have like seen this way of the village earlier. It's like a smaller gate that you would imagine there's like a little watch house there, but you know. So as you guys are approaching, kind of like at a brisk pace to get there quickly, you hear like piercing screams in the distance, and you heard like the clangs of, you know, weapons. But all of a sudden you hear like more screams all at once than you would expect. A lot of screams. Then you also see swooping down from the castle is some sort of flying creature, right? It's nighttime, you can't really tell. It's also pretty far away still. But there's some large flying creature swoops down. This is as you're maybe like a couple minutes out, like just a minute or two now, running in real quickly. So, what do you, are you gonna keep going forward? Push on in?
I feel like it's a little too late to turn back now.
Okay, sounds good. So as you kind of like come around the last like bend in the forest, you see that up ahead, the small gate that is here is actually flung wide open. And you actually see a couple of like the militiamen of the town running out in panic, like screaming.
That's not good.
Yeah. As you guys like kind of like run up to the gate itself and enter, what you see is that even in the 5 or 10 minutes it took you to run the rest of the way here, the battlefield has actually changed quite a bit. It seems like some sort of enemy force was dropped into like behind the group that was holding them off at the gate. And so you see that now there's just like carnage all across like the square, like in the center of the village here, right? Like in front of the chief's like house and all the other kind of like long houses here. There's just carnage, like battles, like little skirmishes all around, right? You see a couple members of your crew actually locked in combat with these raiders. You see a lot of the villagers picking up arms to defend themselves. But then what you notice, you actually hear it first. You hear the roar of an enraged bear, and barreling out from the chief's house is a large bear, like a grizzly bear, and he just flies out into the square. Hanging onto him are like 5 or 6 what can only be described as zombies, undead. It actually looks like they're like villagers from this village who have been turned undead. It's not clear when this happened, but they're literally hanging on to this large bear, biting at it. And the bear kind of flails around, gashes already on the bear. And it, like, kind of collapses in the middle of the town as you guys enter. You know, still trying to fight them off, but just covered in these zombies. You also see, coming out of the house behind it, are a few things. First, you see an ogre. Similar to the one you'd seen before in size. However, this ogre has chunks of flesh missing from it, and is clearly also an undead ogre. And behind that, walking out of the chieftain's house, is a man holding like a cane, clearly some sort of like priest or something, and a couple of other undead-looking men. These undead men are well armed and well armored, and are basically guarding him. And so these undead kind of come out of the chieftain's house, while the rest of the village is just engulfed in fighting. It seems like the fighting is definitely turning in the enemy's favor a bit, though, until you guys arrive, at least. So, I'm going to put you on the battle map here. Let me get it on the stream correctly. Let's set it there. And so you see this the town square here. And this is where, hold on, I'm going to make it so the enemies are visible now. The enemies are here, actually pretty close to you guys. Additionally, like I said, there's also other little pockets of fighting all around the rest of this map. I'm just not representing them all, right? But there's little pockets of fighting all around. The whole thing is chaos. A couple of these buildings are already lit on fire. And the castle...
Is there a way to center the map?
What do you mean?
I see. Yeah.
Like when you zoom out to the whole map, it automatically snaps to the left.
I don't know, actually. Yeah.
I don't think so.
I don't think there is. Yeah.
It's always so annoying that it does that.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I don't think there's anything I can change for that. Otherwise I would. But yeah. But yeah. So the also I didn't change your guys' HP. Oh, it looks like you changed it back. Okay. Just So yeah. So these this group of enemies is here, and this guy who is clearly like this priest, commanding these undead. As soon as he sees you all, he points his cane, and these enemies are all going to turn their attention to you. Most of the other enemies are still, again, just fighting the villagers, and it's more of a slaughter than a true fight. You see a couple of your crew members. You would also see over in one corner, you see the old man is actually has taken up a sword, even though in his old age, and is fighting. You don't see the captain. You don't see the captain's daughter. You don't see Xena anywhere. But there are other, like, kind of like minor streets around the village, right? Like in the walls still. So they could be on a different alleyway fighting, right? So, let me go ahead and get the... hold on, don't roll yet, because I'm gonna... Okay, there you go. Alright, so feel free to roll into initiative now. And, we'll see what happens here. I'm gonna get some fighting music going.
I have some fighting music going.
I do have some fighting music going already. I'm playing The Glory of Combat.
Here, I'll send you the fighting music I'm using.
No, it's good, it's good.
Gonna get some fighting banana bread going.
Nice.
I would eat banana bread. You know what I'd eat more of than banana bread, though?
I was gonna say something crude.
What were you gonna say, huh?
Don't worry about it.
But banana bread? Hell yeah.
But I am worrying about it now.
Alright, so then we're missing Landor. Oh, and also Shoal. Oh, wait, I gotta drag him out. Hold on. Don't forget Shoal, though. Why did it change his HP? He should be at... what is it, 21 HP? Yeah, he would have burned his hit dice as well.
Is Shoal still set up like an NPC sheet that doesn't correlate their HP on the sheet with the HP on the token?
Yeah, I need to change the token that's saved with him. But for now, I just changed it manually. Hold on. I gotta get a few things set up here. Okay, yeah, once again, just like normal, I got lots of sheets I gotta pull up. And then kind of mess around with. There's that one. Actually, I'm gonna make that a little bigger. And this one.
Oh, make sure I have to turn off the big booty modifier.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't know. Maybe you'll get that again. Well, actually, wait. No, you guys didn't take a long rest. Wait, did druids get their spells back?
Long rest.
On a, oh, okay.
Don't they get wild shape back?
Not that that's gonna do much good.
Eh.
Yeah.
Hold on. Here we go.
I mean, like you said, the most good it's gonna do is getting you out of here. If you have to run, that's about all you can hope for.
Let's split these zombies into 2 groups. How about that?
Yeah, straight up. Shit goes sideways in the river. Crocodile, I'm gone, or something of that sort.
I like it.
Stuff goes bad, I'm just gone.
I think you mean an alligator.
Well, I don't know. That's the thing. You guys haven't seen alligators yet. Where you're from, there's only crocodiles. So maybe you're gonna.
No, see you later, alligator.
Yeah.
Oh god, now I gotta change all these sheets. Gosh darn it.
Only the not for a while crocodile.
What's Shoal's initiative?
You gotta roll them in. Yeah. You gotta roll them in there, bud. It's got the small init button at the top.
Does it? What?
Yeah, on his sheet it'll have it's like a small little.
Oh, there it is. I see it. Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I'm missing the undead ogre.
Bruh, that's Monka.
What? The undead ogre?
No.
The whites should each have their own initiative.
I can do that if you like. Which one did I roll for? The top one?
You rolled for the top one.
Okay. Yeah, I can do that. That makes sense. Alright. So that one's red. Other one will be blue. Okay. Alright.
Oh, hey, I grew 3 inches. Nice.
You'll get pee-pee size.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's a lot of things in initiative. So, it will be one of the zombies actually, one group of zombies actually gets to go first. Interesting.
Fortunately, they're slow as all hell.
Yeah. Okay.
So you're gonna have to sprint at us. I think.
Yes. So that is the lucky thing, is that so this like priest dude basically orders them, like commands them with his staff, and they either he's just a really good leader or they are bound to him in some way. He's like, go for them. He yells out. You probably don't even hear because in the fray of combat, but he points his staff, and these blue zombies. They're like the bear is kind of still fighting, but this bear is clearly in its death throes, and the zombies are like literally taking bites out of its like furry flesh. At this point, the zombies turn and they kind of like clamber up, and will start to run towards you all. So yeah, they're gonna have to run in. They're not smart, so this one's just gonna run the shortest route possible. They only have 20 feet of movement, so they have to dash to get 40. They're literally just gonna run the shortest route possible, and they don't have any movement left. So they're running up towards Shoal. They don't get to do anything. Torgir, your turn.
Alright.
Chat, let me know if music is too loud.
Sure, I'm liking where I am positioned already, but I'll go ahead and move there to get out of the way for Rook. Bottom blue zombie.
Okay.
I'm gonna Chaos Bolt at it.
Okay.
That's a leveled spell. I'm not
Okay.
using Tides of Chaos or anything though. 17 to hit.
It will hit. Okay, pretty
For
good.
18, 5 or 7 damage. Lightning or Psychic? Let's go with Lightning.
Okay. Okay, lightning like zaps through the zombie's body. It is still up, but it is very hurt. About to like it's like a part of its flesh like is literally burned off by the lightning. I do want you to roll your d20. Yeah, you're good.
Nothing happens.
Yeah, you're good. And is that all you do?
Yep.
Alright, it's Shoal's turn. What is he gonna do, Tart?
Alright, Shoal is gonna stab at the bottom blue boy.
Okay.
We can let him get him out.
Yeah.
Or great
Shoal's
axe
like,
him at least.
oh, nice. Shoal's like, you, like, glorious battle, lad! Yeah.
Oh, 4. Alright,
He actually had exactly 4 left, so that's pretty lucky.
let's go.
So, the zombie goes down. However, hold on. Hold on. He doesn't come back up. So the zombie goes down, and Shoal's like, ah! And then he's like, ow, my ribs! Because they're still hurt. But the zombie falls and does not rise again. Okay.
Nice.
Rook, your turn.
I gotta think about this. Okay. I'm gonna move here.
Okay.
I'm gonna attack the top red boy.
Okay, are you raging or...
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah, okay. It's my last rage.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think you only have 1 left.
Yeah.
That's actually a hit, because they're zombies.
Oh, thank God.
they are like, they're just like, you know, a shambling zombie. So that is a hit. And that is really good damage. Not enough to down them in 1 hit, but they are pretty much about to collapse. That was on the one right in front of you, said?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, and then my turn.
Okay.
You have multi attack.
Oh, no.
Oh,
I do
yeah,
have
that's
2
right.
attacks.
Yeah, you have 2 attacks.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you. Okay.
Oh, nice. That's on the same one, I'm assuming?
Yeah, same one.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not even going to bother rolling. So the good thing is zombies have a chance to get up based on how much damage you do. The more damage you do, the less likely they are to get up. And I'm not even going to roll because there's no way it can get up after that.
Well, also it can't because that ability is bypassed.
Oh, you're
by
right.
crit
A critical hit
and
also.
radiant damage.
Yeah, I thought it was just radiant. You're right, a critical hit. So yeah, I guess it's to model stuff like this, where essentially the critical hit, you literally lop off their head. No getting back up after that, even if they're a zombie.
Nice.
Alright, good shit. That is gonna be the first white's turn. These are whites. To any of your characters, you wouldn't necessarily know what a white is. What you can tell though is that they are a undead that is clearly much more intelligent than just like these zombies. These they are studying the battlefield with the eyes of a warrior. An undead warrior, but a warrior nonetheless. This one here. Wait, where's the other one? Did the other one get... No, the other one's even lower. That's right. Okay. I was like, did
Yeah.
I pass? No, I just rolled really shit with them. Okay. Yeah, I'm just making sure. Okay, yeah. So, this one is going to, like, snarl. It whips out a bow. Unleashes an arrow right at Rook. Yeah. It's gonna get... Okay. Yeah, here we go. So it'll, here's the first shot coming in at you. Terrible.
It does
miss.
not.
Yep. Second shot coming at you.
That hits.
Okay. Luckily, they don't do much, and that's halved. So, yeah.
Yeah.
No magical attacks or anything from them. I mean, at least this is not magical. You know. The longbow is just a normal longbow. It hits, doesn't do too much. And it seems like they don't intend to move up. And the other one, it's clear, seems to also not want to move up. They're going to sit back there with the guy commanding them. Okay. That is that one's turn. Adric, your turn.
Alright. Adric will whip out his map and shoot a guiding bolt at the ogre zombie.
Okay, sounds good.
Please don't miss. So where's my guy? There it is.
I believe that hits. Like they're very easy target to hit. Luckily. Yeah. Roll up your damage. Ooh, that's pretty good. And it
Radiant
is
damage if that matters.
it is still an ogre. It has a lot of HP, but it is still up. It's not even visibly wounded yet.
It is now softly glowing, so next hit on it has advantage.
Yep.
Ooh.
Is that all you do?
And then, see, is that all I do? Probably, yeah.
Okay. It's gonna be the ogre's turn, and it's like it's kind of like trying to like just gurgling is coming out because it doesn't really have the ability to speak anymore. But and it's just gonna run up like boom boom boom. Actually running pretty quickly for something being undead, and it actually does have like a morning star in its hand. It goes swings the morning star at you, Rook.
Mm-hmm. Hits.
Okay. And it is halved, but it does do a pretty good wallop to you. Like, bam! Right into Rook's side.
Hmm.
And it's like... Alright, that's its turn. It only gets one attack. Red zombie next to Rook. Right, if it was smart, it would move and flank you, but they're not smart. They're very dumb. So, it is just going to try to, just smack at you with its arms.
Right. Isn't there a building there anyway?
Yeah, I guess it's like the I don't know what it is. Maybe like a campfire, like a public fireplace, but I can't tell what that is. Like,
It looks like it has a roof on it. So.
It looks kind of like a charcoal kiln or something.
yeah, maybe it's a
that's what I was
kiln.
thinking.
Yeah, it looked like a kiln.
Yeah, I guess it couldn't really climb under there then. Yeah, so that does not hit. So it just literally tries to slam at you, does nothing. However, it's now this white's turn. This one has already fallen, so it is a clear shot. It's gonna loose its arrows at Rook.
Lose its glizzy. That hits.
Yeah.
Could also be like an outdoor mud oven.
Could be. Does it 15?
Oh, that hits. Yeah.
Okay, so 7 becomes 3, 6 becomes 3.
Mhm.
Alright, so you're still fine, but you're taking little bits here and there as these things seem content to just riddle you with arrows right now. Now it is their leader's turn. Man, poor Landor. So it goes sometimes. So,
What do you mean? Bottom of initiative just means that you're top of initiative.
yeah, this yeah. So this guy holds out his staff and goes pew, and a bolt of energy, similar to the one that Adric just sent at the ogre, comes flying out at you. Actually, is it in range? Oh yeah, it's got 120 feet range. So he'll make a attack against you. Okay. You're gonna take this. So unfortunately, that is not halved, Tart. You take the full 18.
Oh, you're attacking me. Okay.
Yeah. You take the full 18 radiant damage. Because it's not like a physical attack. It's literally like you're enveloped by like, a radiant like fire that basically burns you. And yeah, so it blasts you with this magical energy. And this old man actually cackles. He's like, "You heathens will die here." That's all he does, though. Landor, your turn.
Okay. Bo?
Okay. Battle of the big boys.
Bo?
Okay.
Big
That's
boys now.
definitely a hit.
Ooh.
Bo?
Ooh.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. And it has the +1 too, right? Yeah, it does. Okay, cool. Good. So yeah, you do a good 14 damage to it. Still not visibly wounded. I mean, it's just it's an undead ogre. It's got lots of HP.
Bo?
Definitely a hit. Yeah, again, it's literally the only. I will just let you know the only way you'll miss is if you get a natty one. So
Okay.
yeah, yeah, that is a hit as well. It is now visibly wounded as you start to just tear chunks of flesh off of it.
Okay. It is marked as well now.
Okay. Yep. Sounds good. All right. Is that all then?
That will be all.
Okay. This zombie villager will just try to like wrap its arms, or it basically just kind of just throws itself at Shoal wildly. Let's see. I think that hits.
That hits. Yep.
So he'll take that damage, as it just kind of like slams into him, like grabs his shoulder and just knocks him around a bit.
I get it. Shoulder.
Oh, yeah. That's it for that guy. Torgir, it's your turn now.
Wait, that's not right.
Alright, give me one moment to measure some stuff real quick. Alright. So I need to get pretty far.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if we could.
Yeah, your best bet would probably be wrapping below the smoke hut here.
Yeah.
I don't know, like, hide behind this thing. Just use all your movement and hide behind this thing. Easy.
Yeah, that obelisk.
Yeah, they're just trying to range you anyway.
I'm gonna go here,
Okay.
and I'm gonna peek around the wall, and I'm gonna send a blast at the boy.
Okay. Sounds good. Yeah, you peek around and blast him.
I'm gonna go ahead and give myself advantage.
Mm-hmm. I will say from there as well, since you're just peeking out, you'll have cover on your turn if they try to shoot you without moving at least, right? So you're in a good spot.
Yeah.
You can blast at him.
Boop.
Advantage.
23.
Okay. Yeah, and that hits.
And he takes 11, 3, or 4 damage. Fire or force. Let's go with 11 force damage.
Okay, 11 force damage. He is not visibly wounded, but he goes like, ah! Like, it's like an old man again. He like cackles and goes, he's cackling. He's like, ah! Like reels back as he's hit by this energy.
And would you like me to roll a d20?
I would like you to roll this d20.
Alright.
You're good.
Yeah, that'll be all.
Okay. Do you have to go today, by the way, or are you?
No,
Okay.
other game was canceled.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Otherwise, I would have been gone 8 minutes ago.
Okay, yeah, I got you. Just making sure, just so I know. But yeah, okay, good then. Sounds good. At this point, I'm going to describe some stuff in the battlefield, by the way, that's going on. So again, like the villagers and like militiamen of this area, who are actually kind of rallying as they see you guys coming in here fighting. They're rallying. They're like, let's go! They're actually pushing back some of the other like skirmishes. At the same time, though, you're close enough now. You can actually see the castle has started to lower a little bit, just a little bit, and you can see that there are more like raiders basically up there, and they have weapons trained, but they're still too far to get any shots in. But they are clearly watching from above from their castle. Additionally, you'd see leaping off the castle. You now see what was flying down from it before. It is actually a fully grown griffin. And the griffin is basically diving right towards the town. Not towards you guys, but towards a different area. And because there's skirmishes all throughout this town. So that's Torgir. That brings us to Shoal. What is Shoal gonna do?
Joel is gonna smack at the blue boy up top.
Okay, sounds good. Okay. Yep. Easy hit. Okay, the thing is not even as wounded, but it is hurt a little bit by that.
Mhm.
Good bit by it.
All right, that's Joel's turn.
All right, what is Rook gonna do then?
All right, Rook is gonna do one attack on Ogre Boy,
Okay.
and then that's
It will, or no, it won't have advantage because I think,
no, he's marked though.
yeah, that doesn't give advantage.
But he also has the radiant energy from Kragox.
But Land or
That was expended.
Oh, Landor?
Landor used it. Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was just until his turn.
No, no.
There's
There are separate effects that have some.
Now
like
you
that.
can use Reckless, and
No.
you already have
Yeah.
you already have advantage against you anyway.
I like this idea. Oh yeah, well, but that's only for one attack. Reckless would make us all
That's
of
true.
them do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like
I
it
have
though,
advantage against me.
because
big
this
brain-
guy
Yeah,
did the
they-
same thing
big-
against you, so you're
Big
glowing.
brain. Rook, go
Uh.
for a flank on the ogre, triggering an advantage attack from the zombie, since that's gonna do jack shit anyway.
Oh shit, that's true. Yeah, if you run from here and then flank, you trigger an attack from the zombie.
Right, hold on.
That
And
is
the-
assuming the zombie takes that.
Because I was gonna do something.
The big boy has
these two don't
disadvantage
not
on
do.
you, regardless.
That is true. The big boy would also have disadvantage.
Okay, yep, I'll do that.
Oh god. So okay, all right. So you're gonna move from to here, then there.
Yep.
And that triggers the zombie's definitely gonna take the attack,
Yeah, take the attack.
which wastes the advantage because even if it hits, it's not gonna do much.
That hits.
It does hit, I guess,
Right.
right? But I mean,
Yep.
it's 2 damage. It's
Two
not-
damage.
Yeah.
Like it's you'd much rather have that than have the ogre have a higher chance
Yeah.
to hit you.
Okay. Then I'm going to greatsword the ogre.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Easy hit. Yeah. Yeah. And that is another good 15 damage. It is still up.
Damn. All right, then I'm just gonna attack it again then.
Okay. So the funny thing is, here's the funny
Plus
thing
2,
with
right?
Natural ones always miss.
yeah. So the funny thing is, even though that would actually hit
Oh, did we actually
numerically,
roll it that way?
That's
I mean
it.
that is yeah. Rules as written, natty ones are always
Yeah.
a failure.
People always
Yeah, I wasn't.
they
Bruh.
assume skill checks can
Yeah.
critical fail, which is just a house rule. But
No, yeah.
it is
I
actually-
wasn't sure if we ran that.
Yeah, no. The plus side is if there's a creature with like 100 AC and you roll a natural 20, it's a guaranteed to hit, even if it is obviously nowhere near.
Yeah.
Right. It goes both
And-
ways.
And enemies can also natural one trying to hit you, even if they
Yep.
have a
Yeah. So
plus
it
50.
benefits you. It actually benefits. It probably benefits enemies a little more, but it's still
It definitely benefits
so-
enemies more. You're gonna throw an AC
most
100 at
most
us?
enemies don't have. Well, yeah, but also on the offense, most enemies don't have a high enough bonus where they hit you with the natty one. So,
I don't
anyways,
know. There are a lot of enemies that have like a plus 15 to
there
hit.
are later on. Yeah, that's true. So, yeah, so you missed though. You almost swipe your own foot off, but you don't.
At least it's not an AC 130.
Yeah. So,
True.
so that's Rook's turn.
All right.
This undead here snarls out of the joy because you now have your back to it. It doesn't have any numerical effect, but bonus. But it is like easy shot.
Good thing you can just clench his muscles and hurt
All
him.
right. Clench my buttocks. All right.
Oh god, looks like you got
Both
one
those
on each
hit.
cheek.
One on each cheek. So
Oh.
3 and then 4.
Four.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 and 4. Then that's all for that one. Okay, yeah. Rook is starting to take some hits there. It's pretty normal.
Starting.
Alright, Adric, it's your turn.
Alright.
Just out of curiosity, not like I'm gonna, use it or anything, but how much health does a potion of greater healing give me?
So it's 4d4 plus 4. So like,
Really?
you know, an average
Oh,
of
4d4. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you said 44.
no.
No.
No. Otherwise, I would have
That's a
just
bit
said
ambiguous,
48.
stud, huh?
No, it's not, because why would I say 4d4 plus 4 instead of just 48?
Because 48 doesn't have a higher base number.
Yeah, so, okay, you do your primal savagery. What is it, like, how have you described this in the past? Basically, like, your arm, like, turns into, like, a claw or something?
Well, my fingertips.
Oh, your fingertips.
grow claws that
yeah.
are dripping acid, and I slash the zombie in the back while I'm going by.
Alright, they are still up, but they're hurt. They're visibly wounded.
Alright, and I think I'll stay there.
Okay. The Ogre zombie. The guy is not really given any specific orders to attack any specific people out of your group. So, the ogre zombie with its 3 intelligence and 6 wisdom is pretty dumb. It's gonna just be like looking around like, and it's just gonna go for the biggest target, which is Landor. It's like,
I suppose it doesn't have the pain motivation since I don't think the undead feel anything.
yeah, it is literally just gonna go for the biggest, easiest target in its mind, which is Landor. Which is actually not true, but it, I guess it kind of is because the advantage, but it doesn't know that. It's just swinging, and it misses.
True.
Alright. Zombie's turn.
Wouldn't it have had disadvantage anyway from our other boys'
Second.
barbarian stuff anyway?
Oh fuck, you're right. Yeah.
Wasn't I supposed to have advantage on the dude because I was flanking?
No, it's plus 2.
No, you get
We're
plus
doing
2.
house rule plus 2
Yeah.
instead
Okay.
of advantage.
Yeah.
Oh,
So it would have had a disadvantage. Let's see if it. Yeah, no, it didn't matter. If it did it now, you won. I was gonna have a trip or something, but no. This zombie's gonna move over here and just try to maul Rook. Oh, it should have just been a 4,
That's not.
which is obviously a failure.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, that is all for that one. The other white gets to go here, and it kind of looks back briefly to its commander. The commander nods, and the white, it like snarls in joy. It drops the bow and will move up towards Rook. Oh baby, here we go. Oh,
I'm happy.
yeah, I can make it. It just kind of strides up behind Rook, and it reaches out a hand.
I take the
Yeah.
hand and shake it.
Yeah, I don't
Actually-
think you want to willingly do that.
No. Actually, you know what? No.
He hasn't
It
got
doesn't. No. So it drops the bow, so that's free. It pulls out a long sword. One hand with the long sword swings in. See if the long hand or the
The long hand.
the long hand.
Long hand.
The long sword will hit. Bruh, 1 damage. But then it reaches. It quickly like follows that up by trying to lunge at you and grab your balls. I mean,
Goodbye.
grab your shoulder.
Goodbye, Rick.
Alright.
I'm
I'm
gonna-
gonna turn into a white. Let's go.
No.
Uh,
It's not even that cool.
No.
It misses.
Does not hit.
You don't have to worry about it yet.
Yeah.
Oh shit, life drain. I see that.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, you
I
know-
think I
you know those dark
remember,
raids?
I think I remember us in a different campaign almost being team wiped by these.
These guys can be pretty nasty. Yeah. Alright, so that's
There were multiple of us at like 10 health maximum.
yeah. So the that brings us to the like war priest here. He will. What is he gonna do? He's got a few spells that he can use. Okay. He starts like muttering some words and motioning with his hands, and a weapon, a floating weapon, appears in the air next to you, Tart, next to Rook. It would be a. Oh, I know it would be. Oh yeah. Okay, let me see if I can actually find. I can't. Okay, we're just gonna have to find the next closest. Oh, this looks kind of like one. Okay, here we go. There you go. It's kind of hard to see. Let me make it bigger.
What is it supposed to be?
So it's supposed to be a Volge, but I couldn't find a Volge, so I just looked up Halberd and found the next closest thing. But it's hard to see.
It definitely is a polearm of some description.
Yeah. A Volge, like a polearm. What is the difference between a Volge and a Halberd? Like they have like a Volge versus Halberd. Let's see.
Did you drag that out as a token?
Yeah.
Just
I
give
can't
it a
see anything.
give it a like 5-foot aura that we can all see, so it's more visible.
Yeah, it's very hard to see.
Where is it?
Or like whatever foot aura that it won't be too obstructive.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Yeah, it's like it's not very centered either. It's fine. It doesn't matter. It's right next to you, basically. I'll move the bear. There you go, because the bear's not relevant. The bear is dying, by the way, but not dead. So this Volge appears in the air, and literally, as if wielded by a warrior, goes and swings at you.
Okay.
It will be A normal attack. Oh!
It misses. Definitely misses.
Yeah. You know what the
Yeah.
unfortunate thing is too?
There's
Yeah.
disadvantage on him.
Oh fuck, does it?
No.
Okay. Oh god, okay. The unfortunate thing is, it is not physical damage, it's force damage, which is a type of magical damage.
Bruh.
It does
Alright.
17.
17 damage. I'm down.
Oh shit. Oh, I got lucky. Because I mean, a normal hit would not have put you down. Oh fuck. Okay. So Rook goes down as this spiritual Volge appears. And the old man, he actually does move forward, a little confident, emboldened by this. He moves forward, he's like, and he's like, Hilda the Volge sends her regards. I, as her loyal servant, will bring her Volge down upon you.
And her
Wait,
bulge
is-
down upon me more like.
Is this
wants to
a-
bring our bulge upon us.
Emboldened by the flame of ambition.
Yeah.
That's
Is
an
this just
Elden Ring
Soul Eater
reference.
A what?
Is this just Soul Eater? Is she the weapon?
No. That's a good question though, because her name is Hilda the Volge. So yeah, all right. So that's what he does. Technically, that is a bonus action, but he can only do like a
Cantrip.
Okay, he's got
Cantrip.
Sacred Flame. He's gonna Sacred Flame you, Drake. Wait, actually, no, he can't really see you. He's gonna Sacred Flame Adric. I think. What's the range on Sacred Flame? Oh, it says the DC. Bruh, that's fine. It doesn't matter. That's a lot of damage, too. Wow. Alright, Adric, I need you to make your dex save. Alright, you're good.
Well, yeah.
Nothing happens, yeah. Yep. Yeah. It says it says the save, bruh. Whatever, it's fine. It's not like this guy's a really special dude. Alright, so he does that. Landor, it's your turn. You've seen Rook go down from this magic weapon spinning in the air.
Maybe. There's like a rather large boy.
There is an ogre blocking a good chunk of your vision, yeah. And the ogre's just like.
Don't worry, he will help scream loud enough for you to know.
Alright.
Right. Well, I mean, honestly, I'm just gonna try to get rid of the ogre.
Yeah, seems fair. Yep, you hit. He is not dead, but is pretty close. One more hit like that would do it. I guess it is. Well, yeah. It's unlikely you wouldn't put him down. Let's put it that way. You have to roll pretty bad. And it's pretty clear looking at him. Okay. He had 10 HP left, so you actually barely got him. But he does have a chance to come back up as well. He doesn't! Bruh, I rolled like shit on all these zombies. So the ogre goes like, you just kind of like just bash him on the head, and like his brains start like just spewing out. He falls to the ground dead and doesn't get back up. Alright?
I mean, Tardy's down, so like.
Yes. Yeah, you can walk on his space, that's fine. Yep, is that all?
Does Action Surge give me like only one more attack? Yeah.
No,
Or-
2 attacks.
It gives you one more
It's
action.
It's a full extra action to do with as you please.
Yep,
And multi attack is only one action.
exactly.
Yeah, with the
Yep.
attack action.
The only thing that gives you only 1 attack is like the haste thing, which is very specific.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. I knew
That's-
that there was something.
Yeah, that's probably what you think though. So yeah, no, you would get 2 attacks if you do,
Yep.
Okay.
or you could pour
It's,
a potion
uh,
down Tart's throat.
Yeah, that would
Yeah,
take
bring
the
it
whole
back
action.
forward.
It would take the
Oh,
whole
that'd
action
be-
though. Yeah,
That would take the whole action.
and then you probably just die again.
Yeah, especially since he's not even re-rage, so he'll be very squish.
Yeah. So, the white
Okay.
bop.
Yeah, they have like armor on, but it's not enough to protect from that hit. And
I don't know. The weapon.
No, can't.
No, the
I
weapon.
can't hit
It's
the
a
weapon.
magical effect, not a creature.
Yeah, it
Oh,
doesn't
okay.
have any. Like,
I wasn't sure if it was something that was manifested into the.
No, yeah. So it is yeah. By the way, this guy, they do have whites. You can tell just from like the way they kind of have like a sheen to them. They are resistant to non-magical attacks. Luckily, obviously you have a magical weapon, but you can tell that if your weapon wasn't magical, it wouldn't have been as effective as it is.
The zombie.
Okay. Absolutely, a hit. Alright. Zombie is visibly wounded, but still up. That's the first time that one's been hit.
Okay, they are both marked.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah. Both marked, got it. Is that it, I'm assuming?
That's gonna be it.
Alright, this zombie over here. Again, they're just gonna go for the zombies are dumb. They're gonna go for the biggest target. So they're gonna go for Adric.
Hit.
Okay. Bruh. I mean, you know, it's a zombie. What's he gonna do? You got a little bit of damage as it just like basically just claws your side. That's all. That's all it does. Torgir, your turn.
Alright. I am going to do something kind of dumb.
Okay.
First off, I'm casting a leveled spell.
Okay. I will make you do it, but afterwards.
Yep.
Just know that it's
And
coming.
I am going to twin spell a second level chaos bolt.
Okay. Sounds good. At the leader boy, or...
Yeah.
Okay, I figured, yeah. Alright.
13.
Oh, I gotta look at this. That is exactly his armor class. You found the magic
All
number.
right. 1 or 6. Acid or poison. Let's go with acid.
Okay, the acid, like, just, like, you launch acid, covers his body. He is alive, but visibly wounded.
And I am also going to send one at the white
Okay,
because they have to target 2 separate
Yep.
creatures.
sounds good. They have a little bit more armor,
And-
but not much.
Yeah.
Oh!
1, 7, and 7 and
Wait,
7.
does that apply
Oh,
with
it
the
chains.
Yeah, it does. Oh god, that's so good.
Because 2 of them are the same.
Holy fuck. Okay, first let's do what is that damage first, and then we'll get to that.
That's going to be psychic damage.
Okay, yeah, they have nothing against psychic, I don't believe, so let me check. Yeah, nothing against psychic. So full damage will apply. Oh god, what is
Yep.
that? 35, I think? That one is visibly wounded, by the way. That's the first time it's been hit and it's visibly wounded. It's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
35. And then it is going to chain to the boy.
Yep. Alright. Oh, what? What? Holy shit.
2 in a row.
That he's dead. I'm just gonna let you know. No matter what, he's dead.
All right, 4 and 3 and 8 and 4, so it chains again.
Oh god. Oh.
Bruh.
And that's 4, 3, 8, or 4. 4 is 4, so let's just go with that.
He's dead. Yeah.
All right, and then let's have it target the other white.
Okay.
Let's see if
Yeah.
we can get a third crit, baby.
Not
No,
a
but
crit.
pretty high. 3.
It's gonna chain again.
Yep.
Holy shit.
And that is 3, so that is going to be fire damage.
Okay.
And then it's going to chain to the zombie.
All right. Oh my god, this is ridiculous.
What?
Yeah. Oh, not 4 and
5 and
4.
3.
All right, and
And that's going to be lightning damage.
all right, that zombie goes down with a total of 14 dealt plus the 5 base, so he needs to roll a 19 or higher to stay up. Let's see if he stays up. Nope, he's dead. Drops that zombie as well. Wow. And
Well,
roll me. Wait,
combat.
you have used Tides of Chaos, haven't you?
No.
I thought you used it a couple turns
Well,
ago.
yes, you're right. I was meaning it
Not
doesn't
on this
affect
one.
this. Yeah.
Yeah, but I can make you use that.
Yes. I can roll it immediately on the Wild Magic Surge table.
I would like you to do that.
Alright, that means I can type chaos back though.
Yeah, no,
I'm gonna laugh if it's a good thing.
a random creature within 60 feet. Okay, how many Oh fuck. Does that
All the
include
undead are
you?
immune to poison.
Does that include you? I don't know.
I am a random creature within
Okay,
60 feet of
alright,
me,
so
so
let's
I
go.
guess.
We're gonna do. Someone help me remember this. We'll start with Torgear. Torgear's 1.
Get everyone here.
Yeah, so we're gonna. I will just roll. So Torgear's 1, and then from left to right, Shoals 2, then the zombies 3, then Adric is 4, Landor's 5, Rook's down. We're not gonna worry about him. Wait, should we worry about him?
It won't
No.
really affect
Downed
him.
and poisoned.
No, we're not gonna do. All right, 6 is this white, and this one is this one not in actually technically.
I don't think so.
It is via the grid, so we'll say he's in. We'll say he's in.
I mean, if we want to go via the grid, then
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, 1d7. I'll roll it. Oh, you roll it. Okay.
no, I'll roll it because it's my effect.
That's this fucker. This white is poisoned. Let me see. Are
Can
they
he even be affected by
Undead
poison?
are immune to
damage
poison,
immunity
but
is poison? Oh no!
Well, it's condition immunity specifically.
Oh wait.
for this.
Hold on. You're right. Let's look. Oh, where did it go? Did I close the sheet? Bruh. Hold on. I think they might also be immune to that, but let's check.
I'm pretty sure they are.
Yeah, they are. They are. That's
I was
unfortunate.
gonna say, even if it gets poisoned, it's immune to what would happen to it.
Nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nothing
well,
would
it's
happen.
not- being poisoned isn't damage.
Yeah, the
It-
poison condition is
it's-
separate from. Yeah.
It's other nasty effects.
Oh, is
like
is being
dismemberment stuff.
poisoned? Oh, okay.
There's a
being-
separate
I
poison.
thought
It's
being
not poison
poisoned
damage.
just did
No,
just did damage.
no,
over-
no, no. It
over
does. It
rounds.
gives you
No.
disadvantage on ability checks and attacks, I believe. So yeah, nothing happens, but that's better than what could have happened potentially. So
Yeah, I could have blown up.
yeah. So is that all Torgear does?
No.
Okay.
Let's see, 5.
Hmm.
I'm gonna run
You
over
okay?
here. I'm gonna run over here and just shout, "Come and get me, fuckers!"
Okay, I like it. These whites do actually turn, and they're intelligent enough to know that you just cast that, and they're a little pissed at you, so they might. Okay, that brings us to Shoal the Orc.
Yeah, behind the zombie, Adric's going to be like beating on it with his shield and being like, "Finish this thing."
Yep.
Yeah, this boy's still alive. I can't believe it.
Yeah, somehow.
Alright. You know what I'm doing. Or you know what Shoal's doing.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and make your attack
Oh,
roll.
did it not click? Oh, it did click.
You
Okay.
got it. All right.
There we
Barely
go.
enough, actually. So it goes down, and it comes back up.
Bruh.
So
Bruh.
it goes back down. Shoal like slashes it on the back enough that it like knocks it down. And Shoal's like, "Yes, I did it!" And then it goes like, and like clambers back up. Yeah. So he's at 1 HP still.
Does Shoal have movement? Can I move?
He does, but he would be attacked by the zombie.
Alright. No, he'll stay here. That's
Okay.
fine.
All right,
Alright, that's it.
Rook, I need you to make a death saving throw.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Oh!
You're back at 1 HP.
So yeah, the way that it works, if you get a nat
Let's
20,
go.
not only do you actually come up with 1 HP, you literally get your turn now too. It's not at the end of your turn; it's at the beginning. So
Mm-hmm.
you're back up with 1 HP. You're kind of like underneath Landor, but you can use your movement to get up and get to one side. So
Yeah. Okay. Hold on, let me
so yeah,
close
it'll take
this.
half. It takes half your movement to get up, which leaves you with like 20, and you can move. somewhere.
I would definitely disengage if I was you, but we'll see.
Yeah, but then there's an attack of opportunity, isn't there?
No, it
Well, no,
if
if
you
you-
just
No.
get rid of those.
So you could use your action to
Oh.
disengage and run.
If you use your action,
Okay.
you'll only be able to run 15 feet though,
Yeah.
Yeah.
or 20,
Okay.
I guess. Your movement's
Sorry.
what?
Yeah, he's got
Mistake.
one.
What is your movement? 35 only?
It's 40. 40.
40. So you get 20.
So you have
20.
20 that you could use to run somewhere.
Okay, I am gonna run. I'm gonna
Okay, so
disengage,
disengage
and
and run.
run.
Alright,
Right here.
alright, sounds good.
You got nothing left, unfortunately.
I can't do
You
anything?
have
A bonus
Use your
action.
action to disengage.
Okay, never mind then. I'm
Alright.
done.
Yeah. Alright. This white here is enraged and will drop its bow, pulls out a longsword, runs up to Torgir. First things first, a longsword attack.
That will hit.
Okay. Bruh, low rolls.
Hey.
Then it reaches out its hand.
Bring it, nerd. Miss.
Oh no! I haven't hit with one of those. I've only done two, but yeah. Alright, Adric, your turn. Oh, you know what? Actually, this is a good time. Let me describe what's going on in the rest of the battlefield. After you destroy this priest, this war priest, unfortunately the zombies and stuff are still going. Basically just attacking the nearest thing now. But you see that like the rest of lots of the militiamen in the town have actually managed to, and militia women have managed to push back the attack a good bit and contained it at the gate. There's little pockets of fighting still here and there, but it seems like a lot of these raiders are actually kind of falling back now. However, you also at this point in time see the griffin that had dived down before, like towards, it was on like a kind of nearby street, not within your vision. And you hear screams as it picks up, and it has two people, one in each claw, and is like flying up towards the flying castle. And you see that in one claw is Xena screaming out as she's carried up into the air. And in the other is the captain, also like yelling for help.
How far up is it?
We'll say it's like, what's a full movement of a griffin, like 80 feet up, something like that. And the castle has also lowered. The castle's only a couple 100 feet up at this point. Actually, you know what? This is a good chance. Let's have you all roll perception checks for me.
Oh.
Let's see. I guess perplex going. Yeah. Okay. I'll say that Rook and Landor are, even though they're in the middle of the combat, they are used to this, right? This is where they're in their element. They look up to the castle and they see the castle has like a little area in front of its gate. Like it literally has a gate and then an area of like grassy rocks that like if it lands somewhere that you can step out onto. On the edge of like this this ledge, standing there is another giant figure, standing at 13 feet tall, like actually about the same height as, if not a few inches taller than Sten the Brute, is a woman clad in armor, holding a massive vulge in her right hand, like a staff, as she just looks down and watches you all. Landor and Rook would see that.
Mm-hmm.
Adric, what do you do?
How does the situation down here look? Are the whites like both decently wounded?
This one is not visibly wounded, the bottom one is.
Huh.
But they're both hurt.
And the griffin's like 60 foot up, basically.
Yeah, let's say 60 feet up, yeah.
What a good
Can I
message to have
have-
the first. Sorry.
Can I have my my companion, Owl Boy, who's still been around, carry me up to the griffin if I turn into, say, a squirrel or something,
Oh, fuck.
and latch onto it?
Sure, why not? What is the movement speed of it? It's 60 for the owl?
Yep.
Yeah, if you turn into a squirrel, it could carry you.
Alright, I need to check something else. Let's see.
Oh, God.
Here, I'll just pull my wild shape out.
Okay.
I need to read it anyway.
Yeah.
I need to figure out what I need to do to unwild shape as well. Let's see. Into a beast.
Transforming
Beast
doesn't
beast
break
shape.
your concentration on a spell, so...
I'm not concentrating anyway.
Okay, it's not concentration for that, just making sure, yeah.
Yeah, the companion would actually be permanent until killed if it wasn't a special effect.
Yeah.
It just lasts like a few hours. You can revert to your normal form easier by using a bonus. Oh god. Okay, so can I do what I'm thinking, where I turn into, say, a squirrel or something extremely easy for the owl to grab, land on the griffin, and turn back? I guess I wouldn't be able to grab on, since I wouldn't have an action anymore, but... I basically want to drag the griffin down, since I'm pretty sure I'm too big for it to carry. It's already carrying two medium humanoids, and I'm a large humanoid.
I will say you can like land on it as a squirrel, but if you want to turn back and be able to be holding on, you have to wait till next turn. At which point, it wouldn't be all the way up to the castle. It would still be in the air between.
Oh, I doubt it's going to free fall if I turn back.
No, it won't free fall. But you would be closer to where, spoilers, Hilda the Volge is just chilling there.
Well, let's do it.
Okay, so I do want to describe.
Adric will literally just shout, "I'll be back," as he shrinks into a squirrel hovering in the air, and an owl comes by and grabs it, like it would if it was hunting.
Yeah.
And just disappears.
Yeah. So yeah, the owl just like swoops by. Adric turns into a squirrel in midair. It gets picked up by the owl. The owl flies up towards the griffin. That is something. Here, except the lore is that you're actually the same size as normal, so you're a giant squirrel. No.
No, but you have the same density, so you're just a squirrel that's incredibly heavy.
There you go. Oh wait, no, hold on, Nate. You probably can't see anything now, can you? Hold on. You should still be able to see. There you go. So Adric turn. I'm gonna drag your token away though, but yeah, you're now a squirrel.
Oh, this is gonna be very messy if this works.
Literally, what I'm gonna say is the owl will drop you on it, so you're on it already. It's just that you won't be able to turn back until next turn to grab onto it properly.
Okay.
So like, and by the way, as you're brought up to it, you actually see something. This griffin is actually equipped to carry riders. It actually has a saddle on it.
Oh god.
No, the saddle is not sized for giants, though. So it definitely will have issues holding you and the two below it.
I just need to grab the reins as a squirrel.
Yep. Alright, so that's what Adric does. Ogre zombie is dead. This group of zombies is dead. This white, very much alive. Well, undead, I guess. And, oh god, okay, so he's actually gonna... Oh yeah, the spiritual weapon's gone, by the way. That poofed out of existence. This white is going to... It actually is gonna rush for Torgir, leaving caution aside, as it basically just tries to get at the source of its pain, who also destroyed its master. So you'll get an attack there. Yeah, that's a hit.
If only you had advantage.
Yeah. So it'll just be the 9, but that does visibly wound that boy. Throw out your mark ability again, because I want to remember how it works.
It's only while I am within 5 feet of him.
Oh, okay, cool. So it doesn't matter either way. Okay, cool.
Mm.
Just making sure. Alright, so, yeah, it runs up to Torgir, and they're going to take Torgir up on his offer to attack him. So, first things first, longsword attack comes swiping in.
That'll hit.
Okay. And then it takes one hand off, reaches out with its hand. Bruh! The life drain is the more important one, and it keeps missing every time.
Do both of these whites have arthritis in their hands or something?
I guess, I don't know. So they snarl. They manage to hit you with their swords, but you kind of like just are not Tartarus. Torgir's just dodging out of the way both times. Alright, priest is dead. That brings us to Landor.
Okay.
Shoal is like, I got this guy, don't worry, as he's fighting like a zombie that's barely up anyways.
I just look over like,
Yeah.
I've killed a group of 4 party members that were all like level 2 or 3, I forget which, with a single zombie.
Yeah. Yeah, but no, he's locked in a like eternal struggle with this
Alright.
one zombie.
We'll go over here first.
Yep.
Okay, so because he dealt damage and was marked by me.
Well, this is why the mark
Yeah,
I think only lasts
I
till
will.
till your next turn, right? I don't remember.
Well, I hit him on his way.
That's true.
On
Yeah,
his way out.
you're right.
All right.
You get
Alright,
your
you can
special
look at
attack
it if
die.
you
No,
want.
I think you're right. Yeah, you get the One, two, yeah, you can do the special attack,
It's a bonus action on your next turn.
and you have advantage on it. So, and the +2 from flanking. Yeah. Is that gonna? That's
Thank
the bonus.
God
on
for the
this.
advantage.
Yeah. The bonus makes it hit, or the advantage makes it hit. So.
Okay.
And also does extra damage too. Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that will have a +2 on it.
Okay. So it'll be 11 damage.
Yeah.
Okay. He's still up, but he's very hurt.
What is that 9?
That's
Why is
the.
it rolling that now?
Yeah, I don't know why it's doing
It
that.
wasn't.
It didn't do that before.
Oh.
Yeah. But it's just the
No,
the
no, no.
two-handed one.
I think it was doing that. I turned off the roll for it, not the
Oh,
damage.
okay. Yeah, that's just the two-handed though. But yeah.
Oh, plus it's doing. Hold on, did it?
All right, so your
No, no, no,
main
hold on.
attack
That
isn't
didn't-
rolling.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
canceled that out
one.
again.
Oh, you're right. Huh.
Yeah, so let me just roll a d8.
Yeah. Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, that was
All right,
So
8
plus
plus
7
4.
on that.
8 plus 4
8
plus
plus
the
4
plus
plus 2.
4.
Or 8 plus 4. No. It's adding. Yeah. 8 plus 4.
Yeah. Okay. It
And
is
then
still.
the 4 on top.
Yep.
Because I have the mark in there.
Yep. It is barely alive, but still alive. Yep. Even yeah. The roll made it a little closer, but it is still alive. So. Okay.
Okay. I will now take my turn.
Yeah. Now you have your first normal attack.
Bop.
Yep. And you smash his.
It's still not rolling correctly because
that's weird.
I don't know how you like mid-combat
Yeah.
broke it.
I mean, I haven't. That's the thing. I haven't done anything. It is just Roll20 doing what Roll20 does best.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's dead though. He only had 1 HP actually after the last one, so he is dead.
And then we'll go over here.
Okay.
I guess we'll go over here.
Okay.
Actually. Bop.
15.
15.
That is a hit.
Why is it still doing it?
Well, have you edited the attack to make it?
No. That time
Yes,
it rolled.
I have.
It rolled that
10,000
time.
times.
You might have to close and open your.
It
sheet
rolled
again.
that time. You
No,
just
no,
rolled
no.
a 1.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Alright,
It
you're right,
actually
you're
worked
right.
that time.
It's just your. You just
Just
rolled.
literally roll 20 heard you. And it's like, nah, fuck you. Just roll one.
Yeah, he's barely alive. This guy is barely alive. So
I don't think I can do anything else.
I don't think so. You use your bonus action for that bonus one. So, all right.
Yep.
That brings us to Zombie. Zombie's gonna try to slam at Shoal. Hits him.
Does hit.
Poor Shoal.
Six,
Shoal's visibly wounded.
Oh no.
Torgir, your turn.
What kind of armor is the white wearing?
Studded leather.
All right. Well, I don't really have any better options. I'm gonna go ahead and Tides of Chaos,
Okay.
Shocking Grasp.
Okay. Sounds good.
26.
Well, it rolled
28.
twice. That's weird. On my end.
That's
at least.
because I have, that's because my mouse has started double clicking.
Okay. And it did the same roll, but yeah, it hits. Yeah.
I wonder if Roll20 has a glitch where it will roll the same if you click fast enough.
It could be. Yeah, like glitch
I'll
in the
keep that in
Matrix.
mind next time I want to attack twice.
Yeah, but then what if it's a bad roll both times? You wouldn't be able
what
to
if
see.
what if it's a nat 20 though?
Yeah.
No,
Alright.
it's an at 20 both times.
So yeah, you he only had 3 HP left, so you just zap him. And they don't have any revive ability, so he just falls down. And as it falls, it's like, curse you.
Careful, that
I'll
might
run
be
over
little.
here.
Okay. Is that all?
Yeah.
Okay. Shoal, it's his chance to finish it. Let's
Alright,
go!
I'm gonna do Shoal and Rook's turn all at once. Is that okay?
It depends on what you want to do.
I'm just gonna be moving Shoal.
Well, Shoal gets to go first.
Yeah.
What do you
No.
mean?
Shoal's gonna disengage.
Okay, if he disengages, yeah.
Yeah, Shoal's gonna disengage, and he's gonna be like, he just saw this dude get up after he thought he swiped him on the ground. He's gonna be scared. He's gonna run over here, and go, "Ah, Rook, save me!"
Okay.
Okay? And then Rook's just gonna go, "Oh, fine," and he's gonna limp over here, and
Okay.
he's gonna reckless attack the zombie.
All right. 2 natty ones.
He's also not raging anymore.
Yeah.
'cause, you know,
Watch
I
him
got down.
die.
Yeah, watch me die.
Two natty ones.
Okay. Well, I get 2 attacks.
Oh, that's true.
Oh,
Four,
Four natty ones.
4 natty ones.
Hold on. I accidentally clicked out of the window.
True. Oh, you got a loading bar on your head?
Yeah, I'm back.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
back
Oh,
in.
you fucked it.
I'm back in.
He's good.
All right.
He's good. Oh yeah, you hit. All right, how much damage do you do? Because it does have a chance to come back up.
There you
15.
go. Okay.
It's no, it's down. So
All right.
yeah. Wait, actually, hold on. Yeah, because it's 5 plus. Yeah. Okay. No, it's different now. Yep.
Oh, do they have to roll past
It's 5
Yeah,
plus
they
the
have
amount
to
they
roll
took.
higher than.
Oh, okay.
If
So-
you massive damage is on.
So the yeah, so it was 20% or 20 DC, and it did not make that obviously. So yeah. And the thing goes down and does not get back up. Shoal is like, "Thank you, Rook." And then immediately you guys would turn your attention to where you did see a squirrel get yeeted up into the air.
I mean, I would say at least I know what is happening with that.
Yeah. As far as you guys down on the ground, like
Okay.
the griffin is within range, you know, of some attacks possibly. So.
I have another action, right?
Yeah, I guess maybe I should roll the
You have
griffin
another
in.
attack.
I didn't roll the griffin
Okay.
in. I should do that. Hold on. Let me get a griffin.
I don't think it's even within javelin range anyway. So
It's only 60 feet up right now, but then soon it will be higher. Let me see. I'm just gonna put it up here, and then hold on. It will.
There it is.
Yeah, I mean, it's not. Again, it's up in the air, way above you guys. I'm just dragging it out here so I can have a token there. Okay. So we'll say, I guess it would have just gone, I guess. But literally all it's doing is flying up further, so that's fine. So these zombies are gone now. Sorry, so then Torgir had done the shocking grass, then we did Shoal. Yeah, so the Griffin is actually higher up now. It spent its turn flying at half speed because it's carrying shit. So it is, the Griffin is now at a height of 100 feet. The Griffin is at 100 feet in the air. And that's Shoal's turn. Rook, you smacked it. You do have... What is the range on your javelins, Rook? I think it's 120, isn't it? Max?
Yeah, let me see. Where do I find that? Oh, no.
This is 120. So if you wanted,
Where
you
is
could
that?
chuck a javelin at the Griffin.
I can't use my attack action for anything else, right?
No.
No.
once you
Okay.
commit half of your action to attacking, you can only attack
Okay.
more.
Yeah.
All right. I'll do a +1 Javi at it.
Yep. Alright, we could just take that first roll if you'd like, because that would be a hit.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's fine.
It would have the disadvantage if it's the 20, but it's still a hit. Oh god, that's a lot. So yeah, so Rook just like turns around, looks in the sky, because you all saw the Griffin holding Xena and the captain. Rook's like, and yeah, hits it, and the Griffin goes like, arr! Like the Griffin's not have a ton of HP, but it's still not visible wound. It is enough to handle a few of those at least. White is dead. Let me just delete all these other enemies. It is basically just you guys now and this Griffin. Again, it's 100 feet up. The castle is about 200 feet up. And Hilda is watching the Griffin fly up. Adric, it's your turn. You are on its back as a squirrel.
Alright, well I guess bonus action to turn back, and probably action to secure myself in the seat and try and start forcing it back down.
I would say it just takes the bonus out. You're already in the saddle. You can easily grab on as like an object interaction, and then you can use your action to do animal handling if you'd like.
Okay.
It's
Animal.
Yeah, technically it's not an animal, but it acts like an animal, so the roll
Animal
makes sense.
handling. I guess I'll use my inspiration for advantage.
Yeah, because like the thing is, it is trained, but it's not smart. It doesn't know if you're an enemy or friend, right? And there was no one in it.
Fuck this game.
So yeah, you.
Well, have fun
That's
flying
inspiration there.
upwards, you fucking bird.
Well, so here's the thing, right? Here's the thing is that you you like, you know, you probably know a little bit about how animals work, but you don't normally ride horses because you're too big and stuff. And it's not even a horse; it has its own specific like rein commands that it uses. So you do something that you try to yank it down, but it thinks that you're saying like, "Oh, go higher," so it keeps flying.
Alright, moving on.
Yeah, and you hear the screams of Xena and the captain. They're like, ah! The captain's like, ah, help us! Alright, Lander, it's your turn. You see your brother riding a griffin now. Not very effectively.
Big man.
Yeah, I would have expected this already.
Yeah.
That was my brother. I am going to follow, you know, along the ground, sort of where it is, in case it were to come barreling down.
Okay. Yeah.
Can I roll animal handling to know how one of these things would be rode?
Sure, yeah. You can roll me an animal handling just for knowledge. Mm-hmm.
I am a cavalier, so
Yep.
I know about riding things.
Yeah, you've studied it in books and stuff.
Jeez.
You would know. Okay, yeah. So the thing is, like, there's not really a lot of griffin riders normally, but there is it is a thing that the giants have legends about. And you come from a culture of giants, even if you weren't really raised there. You probably have in your free time found books about like these heroic tales, and that's what's kind of inspired you in a certain sense to be a cavalier, right?
Yeah.
And so you've probably read some of these myths and legends, and we're always fascinated with these this idea of riding a griffin or some other great steed. And so you actually remember some of these illustrations of like how griffin riders worked. If you'd like to, you could like yell that up to your brother.
Yeah, I was gonna say either I would like to recall maybe like a command to call the griffin,
Okay.
perhaps.
Okay.
Or be able to yell out to my brother on what he should do.
Yeah, I would say it's more likely that you'd be able to call out instructions to him, but I would say that would give him advantage on his next check.
Yeah.
And then that's honestly not going to take an action from you or anything. You know, you're just yelling it up.
Yeah, I assume that I'm gonna have to use like extra movement anyway to like keep pace with this thing.
Yeah. We'll say you're kind of like, it's like over here now. It's kind of going southwest as well as mostly up. But yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I will yell out to my brother sort of what he should do, where he should kick, whatever.
Okay. Interesting. The griffin has been... It thinks it should keep flying up. It's going very slow now because it's actually like very over encumbered. It's actually probably not even able to really gain height now. It's literally flapping around in a circle. What I'm gonna say though, since Hilda, I didn't roll in her, but she's above and she's watching. And she's gonna go on the Griffin's turn here. She calls out, and another kind of like war priest looking dude, kind of like the guy that was down there, walks up to her. You would all be like looking up this way now. You see Hilda the Volge, another giant, giant or half giant, whatever these people are, sitting there with her Volge. At this point, she calls up behind her. This priest comes up, says some words, and she begins to fly. And she starts flying down towards the Griffin. She's about, so you're at 100 feet still, Craigox. She's at 200, she flies 60, she's at 140. 40-foot difference between you and her. She's clearly flying down to strike at you with her Volge.
Rude.
For what?
Volge. With her bulge, yeah. She's gonna hit you with her bulge. Alright, Torgir, your turn.
Alright. How far away is this thing?
100 feet.
100 feet?
And she's 140, yep. All those numbers would all, be fairly consistent for you guys. Because of the way that diagonals work.
Alright. So if I get 20 feet closer, then she's 120 feet away? Yeah.
Well, no, so the way that the diagonals work is that it would still be 100 feet, unless you're 100 feet wide out, I guess.
No, if I'm getting closer to her.
Oh. To her. No, it's just gonna be consistent because of the way diagonals work.
I don't think that's how diagonals work.
It is how it works in D&D with that.
You see, this
I
is
don't
the
think that's
problem.
true.
You shouldn't have even
It
added them
is.
on the board. Everyone's like, oh, we can get
No,
closer,
no,
right?
it's they're not up the, but yeah, they're also over down here in the middle of the map, roughly, above there.
Oh.
The way diagonals work is that right, it doesn't matter how far diagonal it is until it's further than the height up, right? So in other words, it would only be getting closer or further if it were further than 100 away, right? That's the way it works.
No?
That's how it works.
Oh, well, I'm gonna shoot the Griffin then.
Yeah. You're definitely in range of 120 foot attack, though.
Let's see.
Yeah,
Sure,
I'm
I'm
gonna
not
be pissed if he actually kills this thing because all three of us are going to hit the ground and go unconscious.
While true,
I'm underneath.
it'll mean that
I might catch
it'll mean that all three of you don't get captured.
Yeah?
I swear to God, if he casts something to kill her instead.
Let's. I mean, it's already nearly out of my range, so I gotta go big or go home. So I can use the 3rd level spell slot.
Okay. I like it. It has enough HP, it'll probably live through this. We'll see. Oh no, what have I done? I ruined my window.
Also, I used Tides of Chaos recently.
Okay. Oh yeah, you did, didn't you? On the last attack, didn't you? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, 19 to hit.
Yeah. I don't think it rolled at a higher
7
level, did
damage.
it?
No, I
Yeah.
don't. No, it
So
didn't.
you can just roll those manually. Oh god.
Yeah. It's just another 2d6. And it is 2 or 3 damage. Which means it's cold or fire. Let's go with cold.
Okay. So 14 damage total, it looks like.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, the cold takes effect. And the griffin is squawking as it's up in the air. Is that all you do?
I mean, do you want me to roll on the Wild Magic Surge table?
I do want you to, yeah.
Alright, let's see what I can do.
Oh, yeah.
Oh! Alright, then I'm gonna cast another spell, baby!
Yeah, well, can you cast an 11th spell? I don't...
Nope.
Yes, because it's another action.
No, I think it doesn't work that way. I think as long after
No,
you cast...
it does.
No, it doesn't. After you cast one
I
level
mean, yes,
spell,
it does. I can prove it to you.
Alright, prove it. Do it.
All right.
Do it.
So I go to D&D Beyond, where's basic rules? Because everybody has access to that. Combat, no spells, casting a spell,
Oh yeah, you just can't cast a leveled spell.
and a bonus action. Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. Let him do it.
Mm,
We've already had too much arguing about rules this session.
I just don't remember what the specific wording is. So you might be right.
I remember it only because it's one of the primary good things about being Eldritch Knight. They can action surge and cast 2 leveled spells as long as they're both action spells.
You can't cast another. Okay.
And that's specifically for bonus action stuff. That is never brought up again.
Okay.
The inability to cast.
Yeah,
leveled
it's just
spells.
with leveled. It's just with leveled bonus actions, then, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, I got you. Or just specifically just bonus action spells. All right, cool.
All right. Let's see how terribly this goes. Hey.
You accidentally hit Xena. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do that. But it will say it like whizzes right by the captain. And the captain like sees Torgo's like, Torgo, try to hit it, not me.
All right. Well, that's my turn.
Alright, Shoal's turn.
All right.
I like how the captain doesn't have the forethought that if that thing dies, he's falling 100 feet down.
Look,
I've
it's only
suffered worse.
10d6 damage.
He doesn't know about flight, only the sea.
They also apparently don't have any weapons. If they really think they're going to attack it, they start stabbing it, dude.
They have weapons, but they're like held in a way where they can't really get a good attack on it, you know.
Wow.
Yeah, it's got its claws around both arms.
Exactly.
Restrained.
Yeah, it's restraining all of them.
Shoal's gonna move up here, and then he's gonna try to javelin the griffin as well.
Okay.
Uh,
It would have disadvantage.
It didn't manage. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah, he misses. So he just flings it. It just goes off into the distance. Okay.
Well, Shoal ends his turn.
Okay.
It's Rook's time now, huh?
I'm gonna go get a drink.
Okay.
Rook is gonna take that healing potion.
Okay. What's
No.
your action? You can chug that.
Yeah. What is it? It's
4d4
3
plus-
d4. 4 d4s.
Yeah,
Okay.
44 plus 4.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. By the way,
so
when
it's
you do those
13.
equations, you can also add the 4 on too at the end, and it'll just.
Oh,
automatic-
okay.
Yep. Just so you know for the future. But yeah.
Nice.
All right. So you get some HP back. That's your action. Do you do anything else, or?
Yeah, I'm going to javelin the griffin.
You can't. That's it. Use your action to heal.
Oh, that counts as a thing. Okay, I'll just stay then.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. So, but you can ready another one though. So. Alright, Adric's turn. You're on the griffin. Your brother has shouted out to you the commands for how to use the reins properly.
Alright, let's do animal handling. It's advantage.
Okay. Yeah. So you are able to actually get it to. What I'll say is it'll be on its turn, but it will use its movement to drop down instead of going up.
Alright, and then in a almost happy panic, stop trying to kill the thing I'm riding on! And then I guess that'll be it.
Okay. Sounds good. That brings us to Landor. The griffin looks like it's about to come diving down.
Yeah, I'm just gonna, stay where it would land,
Okay.
and continue to give aid to my brother's safe descent.
Okay. Sounds good. And you're gonna be ready to like catch them if it falls or something?
I will be here in case somebody falls. Yes.
Okay. Sounds good. It's going to be the griffin's turn. I'm also going to have Hilda act on it. But the griffin first will dive down. Literally uses its... It would be still moving at half speed because otherwise it's going to just like fall out of the sky, right? And it doesn't want to do that. So
Yeah, it could fall very quickly if it wanted to, but it's
Yeah.
trying to actually land.
So it dives down till it's about... so it has 80 feet, which is half. So It comes down from 100 feet to 60 feet as it kind of spirals down. Relieved that it's going down, actually, but still kind of like squawking as it's trying to stay up in the air. Hilda was at 140. She moves 60 closer. She's at 80 feet, so she's 40 feet away from you still. Yeah. She's gonna keep diving down. Let's see. What does Torgir do? So yeah, so
I think he went to get a drink.
oh
or
yeah,
something.
yeah. So she's only 80 feet up now though.
Yeah, Torgir
By the way, he's still
teleported
muted.
into the void again to get a drink.
I'm back.
Okay.
Is it my turn?
Yep. So the griffin is starting to be controlled by Adric and is actually coming down. But or I guess I said they're 40 feet apart. But Hilda is diving down at it and is 20 feet above it, so 80 feet up from you.
All right. So what you're saying is she's within range.
I don't know. It depends on what you're trying to do.
80 feet's within range of most stuff.
A lot of stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
So when we find out he randomly has Earthbind.
I mean, I have something kind of close. I have Maximilian's Earthen Grasp. And that, like, binds a creature with a fist made of earth. Alright, well, I'm gonna blast her with a Chaos Bolt
Okay.
using Tides of Chaos.
Okay.
Get Blastoed. 19 to hit.
Yeah, that would hit her.
5 or 7. That's lightning or psychic. Let's go with psychic.
Okay. Yeah. I don't have her represented, but she's just using the initiative as the same initiative as the griffin.
Yep.
And I have a rough idea of her stats. She seems to be. You can already tell that she's a capable warrior. Literally, she's diving down with the Volge pointed right at Adric. Okay. So that would be yeah, she takes that damage, but is unimpeded. Alright, Shoal's turn. You could chuck another javelin if you want. He would still have disadvantage.
Yeah,
so.
she is like, yeah. So the griffin's gonna be landing over here.
No, it's gonna be landing like
No?
in the middle of the square.
Oh, here.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, I can put them over here, but they're still up.
Okay. Yeah.
There you go.
Okay. Yeah, Shoal's gonna move a bit closer. He's gonna move there.
Okay.
And how many javelins does he have left?
He's like 4 or 5 because he probably picked up the
4 or
other
5.
ones.
Yeah.
You could prepare to throw it at her when she descends more.
Yeah.
I mean, you're
Yeah,
assuming
he's just
that
gonna
she's
he's gonna
descend
just wait.
more. Okay.
No?
Hi, Rook, your turn.
All right. Yeah, Rook's gonna move a bit closer too. He's gonna buddy up with Shoal.
Okay.
But Rook's gonna throw a javelin,
Okay.
just a normal one,
You'll
at
have
the lady,
disadvantage.
at the griffin. No.
At least at this point, it wouldn't be a complete death if we fell.
Yeah. No,
I
that's
mean,
a miss.
you're not gonna die. Yeah.
So you're actually throwing at the griffin or at her?
No, it's throwing it at her.
Okay. That is a miss. Yeah. You do get to do 2, I believe.
Yeah, that's
So.
true. I could do 2. Let's do 2.
That will hit. That'll hit her.
All right.
And she is grunts in pain, but still is diving down out of the sky. Yep.
All right. That is it.
All right, Adric, you will have to make another animal handling check to keep this thing going down.
Advantage again, I assume?
Yep, you still have advantage.
Yes.
Yeah,
Thank God.
it keeps going down. So on its turn, it'll go down another 40 feet.
Almost home.
Yeah.
I said I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get plunging attack now.
Possible. Okay, is that all?
There's not a whole
Or I
lot
guess
of-
I said it would
I
be.
understand.
It's action to do.
I'm back again.
Yeah, it's action to do animal handling. Yeah.
So,
I understand that it's game rules and everything, but the fact that it has the mobility disadvantage going down is silly.
Well, it's because it doesn't want to crash, and doesn't want to go too fast and lose control with all this weight on it,
All right, that's my turn.
I mean, I'll let him choose to crash land it if he wants, if he'd rather. Well, you might not like the side effects. Lander, it's your turn. You're kind of waiting below them still. If you want to use your action, you can prepare to catch them when they're low enough and negate any possible.
I was gonna say if they're 60 feet, they're gonna go down 40. I'm not quite tall enough to reach. They won't be within 5 feet of me.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna. I guess you could try and wrest the captain and what's her face from the griffin as we're landing.
Yeah.
This is probably coming down hard on top of them otherwise.
I feel like they can get hurt. Whatever, we'll revive them. I feel like the better option would probably be to prepare to attack the lady that's diving spear first.
Okay.
Yeah, you can prepare an attack on her.
How does she look like she's just recklessly diving, or does it seem
She's going
fairly
for me
controlled?
specifically.
It's fairly controlled.
Okay. I guess. Well, they aren't gonna get in my reach anyway. I'll prepare to safely take away anything that would be crash landing.
Okay, sounds good.
Or catch anything crash landing into the ground.
I gotcha. Alright. So yeah, the griffin will move down to 20 feet. She was at 80. She has 60 feet of flying speed from the spell fly that was cast on her. She dives down, and she's kind of holding it like a spear, but as she dives down, you see her bearing closer. She's bigger than Landor by a little bit. She's a big lady in armor. She comes flying down. As she reaches Landor's height, instead of actually attacking him, she literally.
Well, she wouldn't be able to unless she had.
Poetry's trying to say my character. He's getting us.
Oh, sorry, not Lander.
Oh,
Adric. Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
Sorry, all the giant boys. They're...
Bruh, you do it every time.
so
Absolute racist.
Adric. So she flies down to Adric's height, and it looks like she's just gonna try to run him through or from above, But at the last second, she kind of flips down into a position where she swings from the side with the Volge, not at Adric, but at the Griffin.
Bruh.
And I gotta see what her bonus to hit would be. It'd be something. It'd be like this. Does that hit a? Oh my god, she rolled so bad. That does hit a Griffin. It does hit a Griffin. It doesn't have any armor or anything. And it will do
100 D10 plus 500.
No. It does. Bruh, I just put the number. I didn't actually put roll. It does that much. 23. The Griffin is up but visibly wounded. However, obviously she has multiple attacks. So, she's gonna just do the same thing again. Swiping at the Griffin. Hitting the Griffin again. Griffin goes down. The Griffin just starts plummeting. Since the Griffin is dying and not even crash landing, what I will say is, Perplex, you can, who do you want to try to get the most? You're gonna guaranteed get one of the people that is underneath it in its claws. The other one you will have to roll for.
I'm gonna guarantee Xena.
Okay, yeah. Since you prepared your action to literally try to catch them, right? You would have had no problems and would have definitely caught both, except now it's dead and falling dead weight, right? But you're still going to get the benefit of giving one free one. So Xena will 100% be safe.
We'll take the fall damage.
And yeah, and roll me either, I'll let you choose athletics or acrobatics to try and just power through and grab the captain as well.
Well, I'll tell you which one I'm gonna choose.
Yeah. And you manage to, like, lunge in and just, like, you basically just dive, grab them out of the claws, and dive out of the way with them both in your arms. And you actually manage to do this perfectly. You dive in, and the griffin will, like, land on, like, your legs a bit, but you're big enough that you can handle it, right? Still hurts a lot.
I, on the other hand, get spilled out on the ground.
Yeah.
Prone.
So you'll have to, yeah, there you go. Just a little bit of damage, luckily. Hilda is kind of like hovering there above you all. And she is actually going to stick around to fight at least one more turn. But she doesn't seem like she's super convinced she wants to fight you all like this. Either way, Torgir.
Alright. Well, she's here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna blast her!
Okay.
And I've used Tides of Chaos, and I'm going to be using Chaos Bolt, so that's a leveled spell.
Okay.
Actually, where is she?
She's
Oh,
like down
over there.
here in the middle of the town square. You could have been moving quicker, or over here the last couple turns, so you'd be closer. Yeah, we just haven't really. It doesn't really matter for movement, so.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe I don't want to be here though. Those people are like, I don't know, over here. And then I'm gonna blast her.
Okay. That
16 to hit.
That's actually a miss. Yeah. So she does have armor on. Pretty.
All right. Would you like for me to roll a wild magic
I
surge?
would like you to. Yeah. The faint music starts playing in the area.
All right. Hold on. I have a great idea for this.
Right, yeah. Do you have a sound
Alright,
effect ready?
Well, I'm just gonna go on to my phone, and I'm gonna go to YouTube on my phone, and I'm gonna disable NVIDIA Broadcast.
Okay. Alright. Meanwhile, Shoal, it's Shoal's turn. The lady is sitting here 20 feet above the ground now, well within range.
Yeah. I'm gonna wait for the music to start.
Oh, actually, wait, didn't Shoal prepare an
too,
attack
me
too?
He did prepare an attack.
Yeah, he would get that now, actually, yeah.
Oh, okay.
That would have been before, when she got close.
Is that the music?
No, I haven't started playing it yet. I'm
Okay,
looking for
I
it.
heard like a
It's
faint.
just feedback.
That's the noise gate being taken off.
Okay.
Oh, that's an ad.
This isn't what I was expecting at all.
Start fucking breakdancing.
Faint ethereal music, you know.
It's a Domino's ad.
Oh! Alright, so Shoal, you can
That's
roll
good.
Shoal's first attack that he got.
It's a little
Okay. All right.
I'll turn it down. How's that? Is that more
Yes.
faint?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Does
Yeah,
prepping an attack give me advantage or no?
No, it's just that he gets it on her turn. So this would have been before.
Oh.
That is a hit.
Okay. Nice.
And and then he gets another. Now he gets an attack on his turn. So.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, what preparing
Oh,
attacks?
another one.
Same. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, so Shoal's, and she's like, they hit her, but she has a ton of HP. She does not seem super concerned. She literally is just kind of studying you all. She actually would shout out at this point and say, "Are you the ones that killed Sten the Brute?"
Okay. Shoal would translate
Yeah.
for me, and then I'd shout back at her in Orcish. Yeah, we killed him. You could barely hit the broadside of a barn.
Shoal would yell
She
this
would-
at her.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, and she looks down at you all and she's like, "I, the second of the greater giants, will strike you all down. If not today, then another day."
Why not
Uh,
today, you coward?
Yeah, I'm gonna yell back. Well, it looks like you don't mean to do it today because you're running away. It rhymed, so it has to make sense.
She'll kind of glare.
Advantage on intimidation.
Yeah.
She'll kind of glare
Make
at
her
you.
come down.
I mean, if you want to.
No, that's okay.
Yeah, make her
All
come
right,
down.
I did
I'm
that
ready
for
to
an extra
fight.
50 seconds.
Yeah,
because
it's
it only-
fine. Yeah, make her
the
come
music
down.
only
Yeah.
lasts
All right.
for a minute.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep,
Well,
make
I
her come down,
mean,
fuck it, yeah.
the only thing
No.
is,
Yeah.
if you want to intimidate her, to make her try to come out, she might. The only thing
Mhm.
is, I don't know if we have time for that tonight because Perplex, I know, doesn't want to stay up too late normally.
True.
True, we are like half an hour over
Yeah.
the normal
So,
time.
I'll give you guys the decision. Either she is going to retreat here, or you challenge her. If you really want to challenge her, we'll just pick it up next time.
I'm not scared of her. I say we challenge her. She tried to steal.
But
It's-
I'm down to challenge.
It's one of those things where obviously you don't have time to discuss this. It's more like you're just looking at each other, and the looks you guys share are going to communicate. Are you all standing strong with weapons at the ready, or are you,
Strictly speaking, I'm laying on my back on the ground right now.
That's true, yeah. Yeah. But yeah.
I mean, I do have
I-
0 spell slots right now, and
I am
no,
incredibly weak.
and no font of magic.
If this
Sorcery
encourages it at all, I do have Sten the Brute's hammer with me, like sort of waving it in the air at her.
Okay, you know what? In that case, and Landor wants to fight her. If Landor waves it at her, I'll let you make an intimidation roll with advantage to get her to come fight you.
All right. Okay.
Having
I
Sten,
mean, I already rolled it.
well, no, for Landor,
Oh, for Landor. Okay.
since he specifically has the hammer.
All right.
So I leave it in Perplex's hands because that will definitely get her attention.
Does the hammer give me plus charisma?
No, but you have advantage from it.
I don't think that matters.
It's more like she doesn't even notice the hammer because you're kind of like waving it around in just such a random way. She's like, but no,
I wave it at her and just like
it's one of those things where she looks at you all. She kind of squares up. Here's what I'll say. Okay, no. So here's what I'll say. She will point. She points to. We'll actually go out of combat here. It's like a standoff situation, right? We're gonna go out of combat here. Adric will be able to stand up during this time. So, and what we'll let this conversation play out real quick, and one way or another, we'll end the session after that, whether there's gonna be combat next session or not. So, we'll go out of combat. I also feel like you guys would be happy re-rolling the initiatives probably for next if there's a new combat. Either way, she like kind of pauses her attack. She doesn't keep attacking now that the griffin's dead and everyone's on the ground. She kind of is hovering there. She holds her Volge and kind of just motions it in a wave across you guys, and is like, "You all are brave fighters. I'll give you that, and hopefully you gave Sten a worthy death, even with the brute that he was." I've realized.
I wasn't there, but I imagine he kind of died like a bitch, like everyone else that was there.
She snarls, but then keeps talking. She's like, she points to the two big boys, to Landor and Adric. She's like, "You two are the ones I was sent to fetch. But you fought well, and
We know. We know. We know.
She is like, you will, if you will not submit, I demand her instead. And she points her Volge at Xena, who's like lying on the ground, but safe.
Nah, they'd still be in my arms.
Okay, still in your arms. She would point then to Xena in your arms and be, I demand her, if not you.
Good luck.
She looks to the rest of you.
Action hero shit to get her, so.
She looks to the rest of you all and she's like, "You dare try to stop me? Will you assist your friend here in his foolish endeavor to resist the might of the greater giants?"
You don't look much greater than me, so.
She takes her Volge and just kind of whips it around. And she nods. Very well. And we'll leave that for next time. What I will say, if you wanted to chug potions while they were talking, you could have, if anyone wanted to. Other than that, though, next session, you'll start off fighting Hilda the Volge, I guess.
I'll
And
take a drink from my sack.
3 sessions worth of combat, no long resting.
Yeah. You can drink from the sack. You could have a chance to.
I can't imagine this combat is going to go well, but I also don't think that that Torgir would really care.
To set the scene as well, this is like the whole rest of the village is like parts of it are on fire. There is still a battle going on between her main forces at the gate where they're still trying to punch through, and all the militiamen. They would help you if they could, but they're literally just trying to defend their village from being overrun, right? And so this is happening. There's a lot of little skirmishes here and there around the outskirts of the village, but basically this is happening in the center of the village. This whole showdown, and yeah, she I don't know. I don't actually have a stat block made up for her, but I know. I'll tell you one thing. She is, well, not that you guys would know this, but she is one of the group of the greater giants they call themselves. She is, Sten was one of them. You killed him. Sten was
the greater giants, because that seems like that's all they're good for, dying.
Sten was the lowest ranked out of the group. So, take that as you will. Anyways, we will see how that goes next time. For now, let's get the combat music off and the more relaxing music on as we say goodbye. So I guess Tart, you're not leaving for another month, right? You said like something like that, Tart?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're still streaming. You're gonna be streaming Dark Souls 3, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're doing the DLC right now in the snow biome in Minecraft.
How far did you get into Ariandel?
I'm at the church lady. Table lady. Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, I'm assuming Perplex you're gonna be streaming as well.
Yeah, every day but Wednesday.
Yeah. And Craggy as well, maybe occasionally. So yeah. Well, I will also be streaming. I might not be streaming later tonight. It depends. I have a lot of work to do, and I have to get up a little early tomorrow. But there might be a short stream later. If not, then I will see people on my channel tomorrow night. Yeah. So that will do. Yeah, we'll be streaming next week, presumably, at 6 p.m.
I missed the cutoff.
Yeah,
Shit.
you did miss the cutoff. That's fine. And yeah, see you later. Bye bye.